Hello, hello, hello. All right, I'm really hoping that we're already live on all of the channels. It seems like we are. Yes, we are live. Let's go, let's go. So, 4 minutes until we start broadcasting the games, but I just wanted to start a bit earlier because, well, if in case we have some technical difficulties, I would rather fix them before we can look at the games. Hello, Seth. How are you doing? And by the way, chat, I will see all of you guys' messages. Yes, you are first, Seth. Crazy, huh? So I will see all of the messages in chat, no matter which channel you're looking on. So don't worry, I see all of the chats. Is it a recorded stream? Unfortunately, it's not. What do you mean it's a recorded stream? Hello to my dad, guys. My dad is in the chat. And hello, Dastin. How are you doing? Hey, Joel. And hello, everyone. So we are live on 4 channels right now. We are live on Anushka's, Kostya's, Matt, and my channel. Hope my kids do well. Yes, Dad, I am live right now. Okay, so apparently 2 minutes and we can start looking at the games. We have a 15-minute delay, so that's the reason why you guys are sort of seeing the handshakes, but like not exactly. We can only look at the games with a 15-minute delay, so as soon as the games take off, we can connect the games with the camera. So yeah. So we're going to cover Anushka's game. She's playing against Kjell Erik Pettersson, an 1800s rated from Sweden. We're going to cover Matt's game, who is playing against Juan Miguel Cubas Pons, a 2100 player FIDE master. So that's going to be a difficult game for sure. And then we are going to cover also Kostya's game against Christian Bauer, who is a French GM. And let's just quickly see how they're doing. So Anushka is unfortunately on 0 out of 3 so far. It's been a tough tournament. She has 1669 rating, but she played against 1950, 1839, 1854. And even her opponent today is a higher rated player. So let's hope that today she gets to beat a player higher rated than her. Hello, Chad. Hello, everyone. So, guys, wherever you're watching from, whether it's my channel or the other's channel, I will see your messages, so don't worry. Then Matthew is on 1 out of 3. He drew 2000, which is actually pretty good. He has 1700, so that's definitely really cool. Today's game is definitely going to be a challenge, but I think he's up for it. And then Kostya is on 2 out of 3. He beat the 2100, the 2200, and lost to 2500. So still like really good performance. And today's 2500 is going to be another big challenge for him. Is Anna playing this tournament? I haven't been really following. If I'll be honest with you, I have been studying and resting a lot. Actually, I'm a bit sick right now, so if my voice is a bit like raspy is a word. Raspy, that's because my throat really hurts. But I did not. Oh, I didn't actually know that. That's very cool. So if my voice is a bit weird, that's why. I didn't want to cancel the commentary because I know it's how stressful it is for the streamers to find last minute um last minute coverage, so I didn't want to cancel. No, 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 I'm not hungover. I actually haven't drank alcohol in the last, well, month and a half. So so no, not hungover. Unfortunately, it's just some flu. All right, well, we're still waiting for the games to start. I'm just going to refresh just in case. Nope, the games haven't started on chess.com. Hello, hello. If you drank enough alcohol a month and a half ago, you could still be hungover. Well, luckily that's not the case. My hungovers usually last like a day max. Oh, okay, the games started, so actually I'm just going to start the videos as well. Okay, we are a bit delayed. I'm going to do this later. So, oh, Anushka is opening with d4. I really don't know openings that start with d4, so I mean, I see what opening this is. Okay, I'm trying to sync the boards with the moves. So I think this is King's Indian kid. I'm not really familiar with these sort of setups. I mean, it looks natural. So black is just going to castle here. I'm not entirely sure what white is going for usually here because I never play this with white. But I would assume some stuff. Yeah, sure, e4 works, and then knight here, bishop here, maybe some castle as well. The good thing is that white has the whole like center, so that's pretty nice. Who is Anushka? Anushka is Blood Queen. Her Twitch username is Anushka. She's sitting like behind Matt. All right, speaking of Matt, let's quickly look at what he opened with. So e4, e6, French, and this seems like some Tarrasch. Again, not like the most familiar with this, but honestly, this seems fine to me. This bishop is still like pretty, well, weak here. It's not gonna be the best piece, and we like this setup because all of our, okay, I'm just gonna mute this. Sorry. So all of our pieces are out already, almost all except this bishop. We can very quickly castle. So, okay, sure, we are like down a pawn for the moment, but it's not going to really bother us because we are either going to gain back this d4 pawn, or if black protects it with e5, then I mean that pawn is going to fall at some point as well. After like castle, rook e1, we can put some pressure here, or on f7 for that matter. Hello guys, hey Screws. Yeah, so he's going for this d4 pawn. We don't really need to like, I think we don't really need to like rush with it, but of course it's nice to get it back as soon as possible. I really like this opening against this FIDE Master. I think this gives a nice opening, and also look at all of these pieces. They're still on the starting position. Only the queen is out so far, whereas other pieces are already out. Almost all of our pieces are already out, and we're also ready to castle. So I like this opening, definitely for Matt. And let's look at Kostya's game. Kostya's game is starting a bit slower than the other games. What in the French is this? This is like some Tarrasch French, if I'm not mistaken. So opponents are with e4, Kostya is playing e5, knight f3, and then e6. So again, like very French sort of setup. I'm not entirely sure about this. When I play c5, I always just go with like, how is this called? Like accelerated dragon. So, yeah, I don't know. Probably this is some prep. I mean, we're playing against Grandmaster. So definitely, definitely some deep preparation here from both of the players. They both seem like, you know, they're moving slowly but surely. And let me just see if the cams are synced to the current moves. And yeah, let's go back to Anushka, see if anything happened in her game. So this is sort of where this is where we stopped at bishop g7. E4, and then opponent went d6. I mean, I'm assuming didn't want to let Anushka play e5, because then we'd like completely take over the whole center, and we will have a lot of space. So opponent stopped her from playing e5. I think that's standard. Bishop e2. We are just opening up the way for the king slowly. Castles and bishop g5. I'm not entirely sure if bishop g5 is oh sorry, I'm like reading chat at the same time. So yeah, okay, I'm not entirely sure if bishop g5 is some opening here. Like, is this some prep? Because personally I would have played knight f3 and just castle. Are we maybe trying to castle long here? I don't know. Castling long would be extremely dangerous. Bishop g5 is Averbach variation. Oh, I had no idea. All right. That's nice. So bishop g5 is indeed a move here. Okay, I really need to get my opening knowledge done for this. Wow, with so many people who know all of the openings. Oh, we also have Kostya's coach / second. We are expecting some sideline from the opponent here. Hello, Sam. Sam, is it Sam's? Sam. Hello, how are you doing? So we're expecting some weird sideline here, you're saying. Well, I'm not entirely sure what you guys prepped. Because then we have d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, and then knight c6 seems pretty standard now. It seems just like as if we started with knight c6, and now after the trade we just played e6 here. So that seems pretty like standard. Is this Taimanov? Yeah, we are expecting a sideline from white. So did you guys expect anything like this? Yeah, I mean this is normal. This seems pretty standard, yeah. Just a bit of like move order change, but still like extremely normal. All right, let's see how the Matt's game is going. It's looking interesting. So this is where we stopped, and opponent went with queen b4 check, hoping to take on c4. And then we went knight b d2. Okay, I mean, we came from d2, but at the same time, what else would we play? Opponent's queen is like really out there. And okay, knight c6 now. I don't know about this position for black. I mean, I would simply just castle here or play a3 just to, you know, make the queen move even more. I don't play Sicilian, so I don't know what Taimanov is, but sounds cool. It does sound cool, for sure. Alright, so we did go for castle. I think that looks pretty good so far. And I actually like white's position more here. I mean, the computer... Okay, computer doesn't really give any advantage to anyone, really. But to my eyes, white's position looks better simply because we are already castled. Most of our like minor pieces are out, and black wasted a lot of time on just moving the queen around. So in that sense, I'm not entirely sure like if this is good. All right, let's go back to Anushka's game. So bishop g5, knight b d7. I guess that's pretty normal. I mean, I don't think knight c6 would have been any better for that matter. I'm not sure if we're just running into this, but at the same time we're opening up the bishop. So I think knight b d7 is pretty standard. And then queen d2. So what is the idea here, guys? If anyone knows this, Averbach. Yeah, yeah, does look normal, of course. I mean, this bishop is not really in a rush to move anywhere because there are not really that many. I mean, there are not really any good squares, so it's not like anything that we blocked. Yeah, exactly. I mean, c5 we left open, that's for sure, because knight c6 would have blocked c5. So is the idea here to trade these bishops? Or what is the idea? Just like running down with these pawns? Honestly, I think I see a lot of creativity in this position, especially with like h4. I kind of like it. Yes, bishop trade. Bishop trade is the idea. All right. I mean, okay, so c5 does arrive. Of course, questioning us whether, like, what we want to do here. This is the moment where we decide, like, how our pawn structure might look like in the future. So there are some chances, like, we can play d5, we can capture, we can play knight f3. Okay, so she went with d5. I mean, I don't see the problem with it. Maybe the only concern I would have is this bishop, now that this bishop is opened up. But if we are actually going for this trade now, then I think it's all right. Black might play a5 to prevent b4. a5 to prevent b4. Yeah, but now it's irrelevant, right? Black sometimes goes for the e file. With the rook, then retreat with the bishop to h8. Yeah, so I guess here maybe rook e8 would make a lot of sense. So when bishop h6 arrives, bishop h8 is a move, and then we keep the bishop on this big diagonal. Maybe some funky ideas there for black. a5 is usually an idea when what? Yeah, sorry, I just can't read. a5 is usually an idea when you get a knight to c5, not here. All right. So a5 is not really like a thing here because, yeah, knight cannot go anywhere. Here you would just give up the b5 square. Okay. a6 is the main line here. Okay, so a6, ooh, just taking away the b5 square from the knight, right? But a6 and then bishop h6 I like. Cause yeah, I mean this looks alright. I don't know, I'm really worried about this bishop on the long run. a6 is to push b5, but a6, I mean, I don't why are we so worried about b5? Not exactly sure. I mean, b5 is like overprotected. Fianchetto on b7. Ah. Oh, b5 did happen. Wait, what? Okay, guys, can't we just simply take here? Usually a sack a pawn on b5. Wow, it's actually like very surprising how deep 1800s no theory or well anyone above 1500 at this point. I mean, I would just take. Guess she's going for some banker compensation. I guess so. But I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Forgive me, guys. I am really bad at openings. um, so I'm sort of like figuring out these openings as well. So I have no idea about these ideas, and I really appreciate all of the help in chat with that. Um, competition. Why am I saying compensation? Sorry, guys. As I said, also, I'm sick. I didn't want to cancel the commentary because I did not want to stress the guys out. Um, I'm running on medication and coffee right now. So if I am blind, if I'm slow, Really sorry about that. I don't know, like, I would just simply take and just see what the opponent is going for. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I caught it from my brother. Anyways, I would just simply take here and just ask the opponent, like, okay, sure, like, prove that you know this and you're comfortable about it, and beat me. Get a compensation here. Um, and okay, I guess this is some like interesting gambit idea, but I don't see the compensation still that much because like if we take, I don't know, I would just simply take and be like, okay, show me what you got. Ah, bishop a5, queen a5, sorry. Nothing is familiar in this position for me. Well, not for me either, to be fair. So this is the position that looks familiar to you guys. This just seems really complex. Like the computer is now saying some F3 stuff. It's so weird. But okay. I think she should just take and just see like where the game is going. So let's just switch to Matt's game. We left at castle, and then knight f6 came, a3, just as sort of expected. Just kick the queen out. That's just waste even more moves with the queen. And then queen d6. So now the question is like, how are we going to move forward? So I think knight b3 should definitely happen. Once again, putting some pressure on d4. And then what would happen here? I mean, I'll probably go like bishop e7 just to castle. Then I would take and probably just queen takes again. Seems natural. I mean, I'm not sure if we want to go for a queen trade here, but you're biased. Banker is Hungarian, right? Yes. Banker is a Hungarian name, which is why I pronounce it like that. I don't like this too much for math. Really? I actually sort of like this with white. I don't know exactly why. I mean, now it's the difference is less and less apparent because I think here it was more obvious that like black's pieces are all back on the back, like on their starting position, but here now black is a bit more developed than before, so now there is not like a huge difference. It's still interesting depending on how the opponent is going to go for this. Okay, knight b3, I mean, to me it seems natural that you want to get back the pawn. Hello, Askia. All right, knight b3. I mean, I guess there are some multiple ideas like bishop e7. I genuinely doubt that e5 would happen. e5 I think is a bad move. And then a6 is another idea. Maybe some b5. Bishop b7 would be interesting. e5, sure, okay. e5 protects the pawn. However, it really gives up the control over f7. So now this is exposed. Black has to play bishop e6, knight e6, and then f takes e6. Now these pawns are not looking the best, especially because this bishop is also here, so it's some point we can just play rook e1 and somehow put some pressure on this pawn. I just don't like this. So how many rounds are there? I think in total there are, what, like 9 rounds? Today is round 4. So we are still in the very early stages of the tournament. Sorry, guys. All right, let's go back to... Ooh, okay. Sam is going to be happy. So knight c3 happened. The knight f6 still like really standard. Then we have a3. Still like very like main lines here. Then d6. And here we go with rook g1. Rook g1, I don't know if this is common. Scheveningen? Is it a Scheveningen? Scheveningen. Rook g1 is interesting. So, of course, the idea is to play g4, right? Or something like this. I played this weird rook g1 move myself in some variations, but here it's not common at all. All right. So, indeed, this guy went for one of the sidelines. You guys were correct during the preparation. We need more power in the CH there. In the what? Yeah, so I guess g4, g5 is the idea. But my question is, why couldn't... Oh, so without rook g1, we couldn't play this because of e5, I guess. And then we don't really like this position. Oh, Scheveningen. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I had no idea what you guys were talking about. Scheveningen. Yes, so Kostya isn't as surprised, which these players usually hope. Well, he was prepared, so at least he's not going to be shocked. Also, he's a very well experienced player, Kostya. So I'm sure he's up for even a tougher challenge. Where would Kostya be though if it wasn't for Sam? Yes, Sam, thank you so much. What would happen here? The stream would also be a catastrophe watching Kostya here if it wasn't for Sam. Thank you so much, Prage. Commentary 11 out of 10. Ah, very much appreciated. Okay, so there has been some development in Anushka's game. She indeed took on b5. As I said, I think that's how it should happen. Like you ask the opponent, like, okay, sure, you gave me the pawn. Let's see what you know. Then a6 happened, and Anushka also captured that. I like that. I mean, let's just take and see what the opponent has to offer. Like, are you all just about the opening? Are you going to do something in the middle game? What can you do? Hello everyone who's joining us in the meantime as well. We're live on 4 channels. I see all chats, guys. If I do miss some of the messages, my bad. I'm probably so behind with all of the with the cameras. Sorry. All right, there hasn't been any happenings. Oh, just when I said it, e5 did happen. Okay, guys, we're really happy for this e5. Come on. I'm surprised e5 happened. It doesn't really feel good. Like, even if I rotate the board, I mean, okay, maybe it looks good that we have these 2 pawns, but I'm scared of knight g5. I don't like knight g5 here. I mean, I don't like e5 here because of knight g5. There would be nothing without you commentating. I'm sure Kostya, Matt, and Anushka really appreciate it, especially since you still do it whilst not feeling too well. I mean, of course, I wouldn't want to put that pressure on them finding a commentator last second, so and it's fine, really. I would just be sitting in this chair anyways, doing something else, so not commentating. Um so yeah, I mean, let's look at this quickly. Like, why is knight g5 so good? So we're putting, oops, we're putting some pressure on this f7 pawn, and there's no way of protecting that pawn. Although now that I'm looking at it, this looks interesting. But I think this is a blunder, right? Because there is knight f7, king f7, and then I guess queen f3 check. So there are some traps in this position still. So knight g5, the only way I guess we can protect is bishop e6. And once again, after knight takes, pawn takes, I mean, this is not really like super attractive for black. So why is this so good? I feel like black is just too, like, they just really want to keep the pawn, like, the pawn advantage, but I don't know if it's worth, like, giving up the control over f7 or, like, having problems on f7 for that matter. Screw says the queen side in Anushka's game looks like something out of Advent of Chess. Don't even mention Advent of Chess. We are all so I mean, personally, I am so traumatized by it. After the knight moves, oh, we have a suggestion. Oops, we have a suggestion of bishop g4 after knight g5. I mean, I think we can just first take with a check, and then where does the king go? Like here? And then what? Just f3 or just queen d2? I don't think we are in troubles. All right, so rook e1 actually happened instead of knight g5, which is actually surprising because that's my first thought. Like, okay, finally f7 is weak because my bishop is looking there. But rook e1 also makes a lot of sense because now we are putting some pressure on e5. We are also creating pins, so I guess that does make sense. Yes, so the last day was actually longer advent of chess. Um, and I don't know how I even managed to solve that puzzle. It was so difficult. All right, we have bishop g4 on the board. Again, honestly, it's very intuitive. You see that knight is attacking on e5, so you pin it. So now suddenly none of these ideas really work. Unfortunately, the knight is here. Maybe we could have had some sacrifice plans here, but bishop is protected, so there is nothing really. So what can actually Matt do here is a very good question, because this knight is very much out of game. I don't know if this is worth, like, playing. We also can't really take here, right? Can we? Wait, this is interesting. Why can't we take on d4? I'm wondering. Oh my god, just long castle. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Well, I was just asking it so you guys can also understand. Now I don't see how game gonna get good compensation with black's activity. Yeah, I mean... I don't know, suddenly black became so active. We really needed to seize this opportunity, like play knight g5, play it active. But I also understand why rook e1 happened. It's just so human. You see this sort of pattern and you just go for it. I'm really trying to not be in the advent of chess mode. Again, I'm so traumatized that I'm forgetting about it for the next next like year. Yeah, I mean, fried liver is also like really human to go for. I feel like this idea is really common in those like fried liver setups. Yeah. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Yeah, knight g5 was a very important move here. So very good question how Matt is going to move forward with this. I honestly have no idea. I sort of have a feeling that something like this might happen, but I also feel like it's too slow. I don't see the point of coming back with the bishop, but also we have to be like really careful about ideas like this because I think soon something like bishop e7 can happen, and then e4 is just going to, well, cause us some trouble. So we really need to be careful about this e4 stuff. All right, let's go take a look at Kostya's game. So this is where we left the position with rook g1. Kostya played e5. I'm guessing just to like bring another, well, piece to attack on g4. I think that's completely normal. I also don't think we should worry about anything like this, so I think that's fine. And then opponent went knight f3, and we went with bishop e7. Yes, Sam, just a second. Sorry, I saw that you were saying something about Kostya's game, and I just went to Kostya's game. I think Kostya's position is completely fine here. Once again, I would be worried in the future about some weaknesses on this f2 square. Not entirely sure if that actually works. Okay, first, of course, we need to put king into safety. We also have to think about whether this in the future can cause us some issues. I don't know if maybe there is h3 and then a g4 here at some point. Yeah, I mean, I'm also thinking of h3 here because we don't want to castle into this, I would assume. Maybe we can do like a waiting move like bishop e6, also opening up the ideas of even long castle. I don't know, maybe like something like bishop g5 here. I don't know, queen d7 maybe? Okay, maybe these are not like the best moves, but I'm trying to make like some human moves. Yeah, I mean, these are just naturally like developing moves, so I guess queen d2 would make sense. And I guess long castle maybe. I mean, this looks fine. I would be a bit I mean, I'm just a bit cautious about the d file, but it seems normal for now, and I'm not sure. Black should be slightly better. It does feel like it's slightly better for black here. Because this looks a bit awkward for me now that there is no g4. Also, f2 can be like really weak. So yeah, we have to be like careful about all of that stuff. So I think Sam was saying something here. Can we go for bishop f4, pinning the pawn in Matt's game? Bishop f4 is a very interesting move. Bishop f4, long castle again? I'm wondering, long castle maybe. Because now we cannot take, because our queen is hanging. Also this, we're also cooked. So now we have to go bishop g3. And then, I don't know, I'm worried about h5 here and then h4. So I'm not so sure. Bishop f4. I'm thinking just h5 and h4 here. Is that something to be scared of? And the pawn is still pinned? Yeah, but like, how do we move forwards with white? Let's say I'm giving you h5 here. Then what? h3? I don't know if we would take, or even just play h4. Bishop h2. Okay, bishop h2. Bishop h5. Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like at some point black can just go like, okay, maybe not exactly there because this would be still hanging at some point. Maybe like rook here and queen away somewhere and then again push e4. I don't know. This looks a bit scary. But at the same time, we don't really have anything like specific to worry about. This is an interesting idea still. Some g5 pushes, I think. But I don't know if they're like fast enough. I mean, we just need to like prevent e4 by all means, I think. Also, now this knight is a bit awkwardly placed on b3. Yeah, I mean, that's true. This is sort of a strong bishop. I'm not arguing with that actually at all. Yeah, I think both sides have some stuff here, which I think is good because it doesn't like it means that there is something in the position. But talking about something in the position, actually, Anushka's game is very interesting. So she did go for this bishop h6 idea that we were talking about. I think that's completely normal. I'm not entirely sure why chess.com is giving a question mark to this move. Like, what was she supposed to move here? First, just bishop takes a6. Why is that so important? I'm not sure. Why is bishop h6 a bad idea? Well, apparently it's a mistake, but I don't know exactly why it is a mistake. Yeah, guys, I have no idea if the cams are correct. Hey, Shivango, nice to see you. There might be some issues with bishop h6, queen h6, and queen a5. That's an interesting idea. Queen a5, and then this is hanging. Ooh, that's scary. We have to go back for sure. Yeah, suddenly our position is collapsing a bit. Despite being a pawn up, it's not looking the best. Now we have to go like some knight f3 stuff, just castle as fast as possible so we might get out some trouble. Yeah, this queen a5 idea. But I'm wondering if the opponent is actually aware of this queen a5 idea. Like, I'm sorry, I'm still skeptical. Like, okay. Oh. Okay. We actually have the move. So bishop takes e2 happened, which is a miss, thankfully. And bishop takes g7. King takes g7. And my guess... Oh. Not entirely sure why she took with the queen. I thought that she would take with the knight. So we can castle. Is she planning some attack? Is she planning some attack? I'm not entirely sure what the attack would be. But... if he's a banker player, he will know of its existence. That's a fair point. I'm thinking, what if queen a5 again? Maybe that's too much now. I don't like queen takes either. It doesn't seem natural. Knight takes would be natural because we want to castle. Also, just finally take the minor pieces out. Just more like it's, you know, just principles. And also she played it really quickly. So I'm not sure like if she has a specific idea, like does she want to go for g4? Because that's the only thing I'm seeing. Maybe also some pressure on h5. Or maybe she was... I don't think she should be scared of queen a5 if the queen is on d2. So yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I also don't see how black can move forward. Maybe some queen b6. But I think queen b6 we can just go knight f3 and chill and just castle again. But I just feel like we just wasted a move because knight takes e2 could have just, helped us. Due to queen takes, the e pawn is protected by the queen, but after knight g takes e2. Yeah, so exactly. I think like knight takes queen a5, we can still just castle. No? Because this doesn't work anymore. Because knight is protecting d2. Not entirely sure what the reason was, but queen e2 is on the board. Why didn't I play at Rilton Cup? Never played Rilton, to be honest. Also, like, I'm here in Budapest, going to celebrate New Year's here. I'm also sick right now, and yeah, I mean, I've had some busy stuff. This looks good for white. It doesn't look bad for white, but I just feel like knight takes would have been more ideal. All right, let's circle back to the other games. Okay, I think Matt's game is the exact same as it was. So still bishop g4, waiting for Matt to make a move. And here, in Kostya's game, so we were at bishop e7 and then bishop g5 is the next move. I mean, I guess this is just normal developing moves. I feel like just bishop e6, queen d7, and then long castle looks normal and standard to me. I mean, I don't know exactly, but I think this looks good. We could probably go short here. Short, really? I'm so scared of going short castle here. Like, these pawns could, like, come down running, no? Or you just roll like that and you just don't care. Yeah, I mean, of course it doesn't matter, like, sure. I mean, even if the eval is equal, doesn't really mean that, like, humans, it's the same. Computers see a lot more stuff than we do. Sam isn't scared. You know, good players are not scared. If you saw my games, you'd understand. Well, enlighten us, Sam. Share some of your games. Okay. So after in Anushka's game, after queen takes e2, queen a5 did happen. But now I think it's just too late. Like there's nothing threatening. Like literally nothing is threatening here. Not during commentary. All right, that's fair enough. So queen a5, I don't see the point. I mean, this doesn't work anymore. We're gonna just simply play knight f3 and just castle. Yes, I know, I know. Hello, Sarhane, and hello everyone who's watching us currently. We are watching and sort of like, well, analyzing, if we can call my thing analyzing, Anushka's, Matthew's, and Kostya's game. They're all playing in the 53rd Rilton Cup in Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And it's round 4, so still the first half of the tournament. Yeah. We are just looking at some of the games all together. Whichever channel you're watching on or from, feel free to text. I see all of the chats, so don't worry, your messages are not lost anywhere. Even if I don't see some of them, well, I'm sorry about them. I will see most of them. Yeah, it's still a bit early stages. I mean, we did look at some stuff already, which I think is pretty nice. These weren't like super boring openings, which I always appreciate from the players. And we have knight f3, pretty standard, just going for some castling. Castling. We're just going to castle. Question is how what the opponent is going to do here. Maybe putting the rook on this half open file. Maybe some knight stuff. I am not entirely sure. I would maybe even like consider ideas like this, but maybe that's too slow. Okay, well, no move in the Matt's game either so far. Matt is 17 minutes lower on the clock for now, which is against like higher rated and well, title players. I don't think it's necessarily good if you're lower in time because they are so experienced already. At least from my experience, I know that I need like I only can even succeed if I'm higher on the clock simply because I need more time to figure out stuff. Um so I think it's important time management here, but at the same time I know that this is really difficult. It's just who he is. I mean, there's not really that's not really a problem if you are comfortable with also being low on time. So often with me, the thing that happened or that used to happen is that I would be there was this one game where I was an hour and a half um down on time against one of my opponents in Hungarian youth team championships. I was playing under a minute the whole game. If you're not comfortable with that, then you cannot afford to think that much. And I ended up drawing the game, um, which I think is pretty cool, but yeah. Something like Rook f8, castles 95, 94, like a natural continuation in Anushka's game. Rook fb8, castles. I know. I know. That's a lot of time, but I needed time to figure out something, I don't know, very important, I thought. Um 90, not knight d5. Knight g4, you mean? Because I'm thinking this and then knight e5. So someone is saying, most messages I see on your screen don't appear in my chat. I don't know why. Yes, so the reason why you guys don't see all of the messages in the same chat, but on the screen is because we are live on 4 channels right now. We are live on my channel, Anushka's channel, Matt's channel, and then Kostya's channel, well, Chess Dojo as a channel. So I put the chat on the screen so you guys can see all of the messages that I'm talking about. So you guys are still like in the picture, like who am I actually talking to? Without being excluded from the conversation. H3 here. Yeah, I also thought that this felt like a natural idea. I like this just looks, but I also like this with white, to be honest. Well, we're up a pawn, but we can also maybe push these pawns. Like, I don't know why my thoughts are always with the pawn pushes. Um, I would like for chess clubs and hosts to start switching more and more to chess 960. For now, it seems there is no interest, unfortunately. Well, look, I actually had this, like, I actually read this conversation on Anamaya's server about 960, and I think I stated my opinion also there, but I mean, I will just say it here as well. I think 960 is very interesting. It helps you a lot, like in developing like a creative sense in chess. But at the same time, it's again, you need to learn a new kind of chess. And the regular chess is already so difficult that you haven't studied it yet to its fullest. So I think, most people are like overwhelmed by the fact that it's a new chess for most of the players. So yeah, I mean, you need training for it, and the people who are watching chess, the viewers, the audience, they are not going to be as interested in 960 as they are in chess, and I think that's a fact because simply it's not easy to understand it. I mean, I think it's good that tournaments like that exist. I think it gives like some spice to the chess world, but I don't know if I would put more and more effort into it. Personally, I wouldn't really like seek training in 960. I would play 960 just for fun, but that's me. All right, rook fb8 on the board. As predicted, I think we are going to see castle and we are just going to have a normal continuation of the game. As um as we mentioned earlier, um this I think is something likely to happen, and I think this would be quite nice for Anushka as well. So let's move on. Let's see if anything happened in Matt's game. No, nothing happened yet, and Matt is actually very, very low on time, more than 22 minutes slower on the clock. Yeah. Let's see Kostya's game then. Alright, so just natural developing moves. Queen d2 happens, so opponent is going to go for long castle, it seems. And do we go for short castle? Do we go for short castle like Sam suggested? Because it does look a bit scary. Maybe we can also... I don't want to go here because then we block these pawns. Maybe like this and then push the pawn somehow, like this or... Oops, this or this. Sorry, guys. Ironic that Sam castles. Why is it ironic? Well, it's not Sam who would be castling. It's he wants Kostya to castle. I just do it for joy, although I do train a bit for the yearly championships, of course. Last year I beat Grigori Oparin. That's so cool. Oh, all right. Sorry. Sam Castles. Sam Castles. Yeah, I think this is likely to happen. Oops, right now. Rook b8. Okay, rook b8, and then we just try to push this, I guess. Seems normal, but I'm a bit scared of this stuff still. These pawn rush. But maybe it's too slow. Also, we can launch another pawn storm on the opponent. So that could be interesting. And Kostya actually did castle, so let's go. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be an exciting game, I think. I feel like if white castles long right now, which I think is 100% to happen, um we're going to see an interesting game where both sides are going to go for each other's throat, figuratively. I think black is faster, and our breakthrough looks to be stronger than theirs. True, because I mean, there are these pieces. I mean, especially this bishop is for now blocking this pawn, so it could be faster. But once white castles, it's settled. We have to go for something attacking. The rook b8, and then we are just gonna go for that. Go for that thing. Before the game, I also had a talk with Kostya to be super confident, so this is exactly what I want to see. Mostly because we have a rook on... We have a hook on a3. a3 hook is definitely good. Like b4 is going to hit even better. How do you see that? Yeah, true. We didn't really play anything like h6, so... Oh, like a3 is sort of asking for it. All right, let's see if Kostya is going to go for rook b8 and if he's actually going for that attack. I don't know if h6 if a6 is too slow here. I'm wondering if this is too slow, like because g4 happens now, then we go b4. But I think then there's this variation and now this is too slow. So I think rook b8 has to happen, right? So I think rook b8 has to happen. Sorry, guys. Ugh. All right. Well, let's see if Kostya is in that attacking mood that Sam asked him to be in. But this is what we are hoping for, which is, I guess, b5 here. I mean, even if bishop takes, I feel like too risky, huh? So we can go like this, perhaps. Maybe not queen, but like a6, I'm wondering if that's... Does a6 work? Like, I like this with black. We have the bishop pair. They're both looking here. I don't know, I kind of like this. I don't know why the computer doesn't like it. I kind of like that. Sam is always in attacking mood. We love to see it, though. I always love commentating on interesting games. Like, I really don't like games where it's just, pushing pieces and then draw. Like, come on. And then rook fc8 in the end. I like that. I like that very much. I like this. I think Kostya might have a lot of chances here. I agree with you. All right, let's go and see how Anushka is doing. So she did go for this castle, and now the opponent is thinking. Anushka is actually 20 minutes up on the clock, which is very good to see. I think it's important for her to be up on time here. As the opponent is higher rated, you need to have more time as well. In case something happens, you have your time to think. I think that's very, very important. And it's very nice to see that she's up on time. What can happen here? I mean, we did discuss like knight g4 here, h3, and then this line. And I kind of like this. Actually, I really like this. So yeah. I really, really like if this happened. But it didn't. Opponent is going for rook b4? What's the idea? Does the opponent want to play rook a b8? Anushka was very much down on the clock yesterday, so being up is a nice change. I think it's very good that she is up on the clock. Also, it might give her some more confidence. I think that's very good. Rook b4? I don't know if I like it or not. Can we just play a3? Yeah, exactly. Why can't we just play a3? Why b4 specifically? Why not b7? Is my question. Why not rook b7 if this is the idea? I mean, okay, we are putting some pressure on e4, but I mean, we're still protecting it with two pieces. I like the idea, I respect the creativity, but I don't think it's good. So you just like the fact that it's creative and that's it. And end of conversation. All right. Fair, fair. I mean, I can't argue with it. Oh, I also forgot to post on Instagram. I always forget to post that we are live. So I don't know. I mean, just A3 is begging to be to happen, you know? A3 is like just move it. Oh wait, this looks actually really ugly to post on Instagram. All right. What is your channel name? Commentator. It's actually in the title. Um, Tothkincso. Totkincher, but if I just pronounce it like this, it's too difficult. Live on Twitch, commentating. Sorry, guys. So professional commentator and streamer forgot to post that they are live. My bad. Okay, what the? All right, let's go. We ready? Yes, that's me. I mean, my name is Kinche, but yes. So in Hungary, we have reversed name orders. So actually, my name is Kinche Tóth, but in Hungary, my name is Tóth Kinche. So that's very funny. We will give you a pass this time because you're sick. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Hello, Sam. Yeah, I was in Reykjavik this year. Okay, oh, wait. Matt just stood up. Let me see if he made a. Ooh, wait. That is some crazy updates. So Bishop G4 is where we left the position. Bishop B5, Bishop E7. Um, I think this is just tactically wrong. Like, can't we just uh oh, maybe not. What am I missing here? Ooh, A6 is what I'm missing here. Oh, so he says Matt said before the tournament that he wanted to play more fun slash energetic chess. Well, that's definitely happening. I'm just worried that I think Matt missed A6 here, which I mean, to be honest, I also missed it. Um, but I think the opponent is going to see A6. I mean, it's Finamaster after all. Definitely like experienced player. Oh no. So this is where we are currently, guys. The problem is queen takes c5, knight takes c5, Bishop takes d1, knight takes c6, and then a6 is the problem. Because if we take here, king takes, not king takes, sorry, my bad. I keep forgetting about a6. A takes, and then we're cooked pretty much, because then we need to leave. Bishop c2 is actually attacking both pieces. I'm just wondering, what if I go here? I mean, this is bad. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, I mean, we are just up in exchange. Ay, 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 ay. I don't think the FIDE Master is going to miss it either. Why do we have Evil Bar on? Oh, we can turn it off. I always turn it on because people like to see it. We can turn it off, definitely. Depends on you guys. Why the opponent left? Opponent left because it's not their turn. You can stand up, but it's not your turn. Yeah, so we have some problems in this game. But let's see Kostya's game. So Kostya did castle, and the opponent did go for this long castle. And Kostya still hasn't made a move. But we're really hoping that rook b8 is going to happen. Once again, why we want to play rook b8 is so that we can go for this b5 push. And even if like we just sacrifice this this pawn, the b file opens up, and then we are in for a treat of a game. But for now, rook b8 has to happen, and it hasn't happened yet. So let's see how Anushka's game is going. Still Anushka's turn. She still has some time to figure it out. Oh, I think there has been some... No! Oh, opponent took. Oh, it's a brilliant move also. No. Oh, no. Okay, so opponent is probably seeing this. Yeah, very fast. I mean... Yeah, this is a brilliancy. Okay, Matt took. I mean, there are not that many things to do here. Oh no. Okay, bishop takes d1. And knight takes c6. We will see if the opponent sees a6. I'm wondering if Matt can already see. Oh, a6. No. He seems confident though. Like, at least his body language is not really giving it away. Yeah, sorry, the video might be off a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna like move forwards. Just so we can have this in sync. Okay. I think Kostya's video might also be a bit delayed. Sorry. Okay. Oh my god, no. So the problem is knight f5 and then bishop takes c2 is a big problem. Yeah, I mean, I think here a6 was just missed by Matt. Unfortunately, I mean, it's not easy to see. I also missed it. Okay, not like that's any metric, to be honest. But even I missed it from the comfort of my house. I can't imagine, like, it's difficult to miss things, especially when you're also on like stream and all of that, playing an OTB tournament. So this is where we are right now. I mean, there are not that many options here. Only move is knight f5. He could have taken more time, but yeah, a6 can be a blind spot, not too easy. It's really difficult to see because your first thought is that you take on c6 and the opponent is surely going to take back, right? So yeah, that's unfortunate actually. Very, very unfortunate. Let's see if we have some better news on the other games, but we don't really have any progress in any of the games. Okay, so we will stick to Matt because he just played knight f6, knight f5, sorry. So Sam Castles is saying, knight f5, bishop takes c2, knight takes d4, rook d8. I mean, there are many problems here. Yeah, this is also not working. Literally, the best move here is bishop h6. Can you imagine that? Like, yeah, this is sad. I have to go prepare a bit for my own tournament. For a bit, I'll be back in not too long. Oh, Sam just does not need preparation. That's the confidence we need. Also, where are you playing, Sam? Oops. Are you beating everyone? Yeah, okay, well, let's see. Okay, Anushka did play a3, which I like. I like bishop a, I like a3. And yes, I do stream on Twitch right now. Guys, if you are wondering, I'm currently live on 4 channels: Matt's, Anushka's, ChessDojo, and my channel. Tournament is next week in the Netherlands. Last tournament I went undefeated, so hope to keep that going. See ya. Alright, see you and fail success. I think it's good luck in Dutch. Veel success. Yep, I mean, look at my skill, guys. It's pretty good. Ah, dankjewel. Alright, so a3 is on the board. Opponent now has to think, like, where do I go with this rook? Either, I guess, to b7, b3, and also maybe b6 can work. Not so sure. I mean, they don't really seem like that different, in my opinion. Let's see if there is any progress. Ooh, wait a second. Just when Sam leaves, we have a move from Kostya, which is knight e8. Oh, why do we play knight e8? We gave up control of the g4 square? Not so sure. You can put fake duchy on the resume now too? Guys, you don't know so many things about me. Okay, 98. I don't know, like we closed in this rook also. Not super happy about this position. Because I'm just thinking, why not just bishop takes, queen takes, and then h4? Or g4, actually? Knight e8 for e5. Knight e8 for e5. F5. Oh, but why are we... The thing is, if we play f5 here, like, we just help the opponent, no? Opponent wants to open up this position. We want to open up this position. So... To me, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, he's the international master. I'm not. So probably there is some deeper meaning to this. I do understand that he wants to take this bishop out. I guess it's annoying Um, Not sure. Kostya seems to want to open up the position. I understand that, but why didn't like some ideas like b5 happen? That's also opening up the position. I'm not sure why we would want to open up this position. We are fine. We are safe for now. If we push these pawns, we just give some some funny chances to the opponent. Yeah, okay, h4 is already on the board. No! Now the opponent is going to be the first to win the pawn race. How do we go here? Actually, computer is just saying knight f6 again. Just to go back. Yeah, thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. Other Sam. There's so many Sams here. Oops. Sorry, guys. Hello, Normie. All right, let's see what Anushka is up to. So a3, rook b3 happened, and queen c2. I like that. I genuinely like that. We're sort of like placing our pieces slowly. First this a3, then this queen c2, and they all happen with like tempo, sort of. So now again, the opponent is forced to do something. My question is, what if rook a b8? But I would assume that we can simply just go here or the other rook. Oh, 92 here, you mean? 92 here is dropping a pawn, no? Like I think this. Oh, did this happen or I'm just pepega? Oh, this happened actually. Okay, so now I mean, 92 would be nice, but unfortunately b2 is hanging now. So I'm gonna just protect the pawn. Okay, I like that. I like this. I like this because now knight d2 is coming soon, which is a good idea. Oh, okay, Joe. I understand. No, good idea actually. Yeah, it's good. If she plays quickly, it means like she has the confidence. I think that's very important, and I like to see this. So yeah, I mean, I like this position a lot. Like again, the opponent wasted so many moves on just moving the rook around. I think earlier also no, that was in a different game. Stream is dying a bit. What does that mean, Misha? Is the quality bad? Sorry if the quality is bad. All right, let's see. We have okay, Matt's game is really tough. Instead of bishop c2, we have d3 on the board. Um d3. I don't know what to do here actually. Can we just like go here? Is that a bad move? I mean, sure, here and then take here. I don't know. This is not as bad as bishop c2 would have been. Knight d6 check. King d7. I guess we can take now here. Or with the other one. Probably the other one so we don't get into some trouble. I don't know. Apparently it's still really bad, but I feel like we are finally stabilizing ourselves a bit. Like... I don't know. Seems interesting. Less bad as bishop c2 would have been, because bishop c2 is just directly must like is much worse. Yeah, like this is just clean. We are down on exchange. These pieces haven't even moved out. Knight is not in a good spot. I wanted to stop castling, but I guess black just gets what he wants, moving the king. Yeah, I mean, I think black has a lot of freedom here. They're up 2 pawns, which is unfortunate. And we don't really have any compensation. Maybe knight g7, but I'm afraid of this at some point. Like, could be annoying. Yeah, it's very, very, very tough. So I think also Matt is going to go in long thinking. You can also see him, he's completely locked in. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Like, do we want to gain 1 pawn back? But then we're opening a position up on ourselves. It can become super dangerous. So let's see what Matt comes up with. Definitely a very difficult spot. Actually, the computer likes knight g7 the most. I do not like knight g7 personally. Second move it's suggesting is bishop g5. So sort of like along these ideas, just I guess bishop g5 makes a lot more sense because now knight g7 is actually threatening, sort of. But now this again. I don't know. I am not the fan, not the biggest fan of this position. We will see what Matt comes up with. There are a lot of ideas, but the position is just much worse. We're down 2 pawns. And well, actually, we're like an exchange down and some other stuff. Okay, so knight e8, h4, and a6 happened in Kostya's game. So I think Kostya is now going for this b5 push, which was our initial idea. What can white do here? I mean, if bishop takes, queen takes, g4 is an idea. Do we go just b5? And then again, thanks to this a3 hook, we're actually like winning the race still. Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, Hrishik. How are you doing? So yeah, I mean, I think Kostya now sees that he should have gone for that idea. I don't know if that was his original plan also or not. I've been better. Thank you for asking. Little bit sick right now, but all is good. How are you doing? Well, so this is the current position. Kostya is going for b5 here. Let's see what the opponent comes up with. Okay, there's not really any progress in any of the other games. So we just have to wait for our players to make a move. So far, I like Kostya's game. I like Anushka's game actually also a lot. And the Matt's game is currently going a bit sideways. Not really as we want it to go, but it's all right. Maybe he can still make a comeback. So yeah. Whose game are you guys the most interested about? Also, if you have any ideas that you like, any questions that you would like to talk about or anything, let me know in the chat. Oof. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a slower part of the games as the players are deep thinking. One very good news is that Anushka is 20 minutes up on the clock. And okay, I mean the others are lower on the clock, but Anushka's 20 minutes bonus is a very good addition. I think it's nice. You're against a higher rated, always good to be up on time. Also, I really like that maybe she can go for this b4 push at some point after 92. So that's very interesting, and I will very enjoy this game, I think, of Anushka. Okay, so there has been a move g4 on Kostya's board. Opponent is going for it. And the question is if Kostya is going to go for this b5 push right now or no. Because it's very interesting to me, like after bishop takes, queen takes. I don't know if we go g5 or h4, maybe g5. I'm thinking this now. I don't know. Maybe knight d5 here is the problem. It's interesting for sure. Um, there's also like bishop takes g5 instead, but then I'm wondering after knight takes what's going on. Do we just leave this here? Or do we play this? And then here? Not sure. Kinche, why does my keyboard have no Ö? Because it only exists in Hungarian and you need a Hungarian keyboard for that. Hello, Natasha. Actually, I have a new keyboard, guys. I love it so much. But this also doesn't have any of the Hungarian letters. So this is also missing the Ö. But since I got used to the Hungarian keyboard, I still have the Ö. Like, but it's not, there's no Ö, like. She got that lavender keep. Yes, sir. Also, you can add like this cute gif here. Oops. And I added a cat. I don't think you guys can see it. Yeah, I added a cat. So it's super cute. Oops. I love it so much. I've been actually obsessed with this keyboard. Yeah, I love it so much. It's very cute. Okay. There has been one move made on Anushka's board, which is rook 3 b7. I'm really wondering, can I just play this? No, okay, never mind. It even has a knob. It does. It does have a knob. Super cute keyboard. I love it so much. Okay, I know you're ill, but it's... Okay, I don't know. Some people pronounce it as GIF. Some people pronounce it as GIF. I pronounce it usually as GIF, but when I do that, people are telling that it's GIF. So is it GIF or GIF? Because in Hungarian we say GIF. So I don't know. Is it GIF or GIF? You tell me, guys. Those people are wrong. You see? So I don't know. Since then, I started. It should be cut out from your life. All right, all right. Oh, okay. Anushka played 92. Very good move. Very, very good move. So I'm assuming knight c4 is coming. Also, we're just taking away some of these squares from black. It's pronounced Jeff. Yo. No, it's not. Is Kostya playing Kasparov? No, Kostya is playing a French grandmaster called Christian Bauer, which actually is a German name, but or at least sounds like it to me. So here's the current standings, guys. So Anushka just played 92. She's up on the clock with like 20 minutes. I like her position a lot. She's going to go with like this knight c4, I think. I really want to make b4 happen also at some point. I just like this. Oh, she can also play f4 now. Not necessarily knight c4, but also f4 is a good idea, because then we can just push and then, well, mate at some point. Matt's game went a bit sideways after a missed move here, which is a6. Very difficult to see, unfortunately. And now this is the position after d3. He's in deep thinking, and unfortunately he's like 40 minutes lower on the clock, which is not very good news. But it's really, really difficult to figure out what to do here. Computer suggests knight takes g7. Maybe, no, maybe not. I mean, bishop h6 is what I would do. But then knight g4, I don't know. Knight e6. I feel like we're just, no, this is not working out either. So yeah, difficult. Difficult position. And now, here's Kostya's game, where, as Sam predicted, there was some like side line here. And after knight e8, which was a very interesting idea, this is the current position, so the opponent is coming for our throat. Learn how to pronounce GIF. Alright, how do I pronounce GIF? Okay, you guys couldn't hear that, thankfully. GIF. It says both. It says GIF, also GIF. So what is the truth? Alright, well, nothing is really happening for now. Unfortunately. Sorry, guys. It's GIF. GIF. Alright, I mean, I can settle for that. GIF. GIF or GIF? It's wrong when it says GIF. It's definitely GIF. But what if it says it's wrong when it says GIF? It's definitely GIF. Well, Sam, you're not being a big help here. Madge. By the way, nice shirt. Thank you. It's actually from India. Oh my god, I open Twitch and I see myself like 5 times on the main page. Yeah, Matt's in some deep problems. Deep trouble, let's say, yeah. Alright, Sam, thank you so much. Yeah, so Matt's position is not the best, not gonna lie. I don't even know what I would try to go for here because it's such a difficult position, actually. Yes, please, please give me some tea. I'm not going anywhere, don't worry. I cannot really go anywhere. All right, so literally, okay, we finally have Queen C7 on Anushka's board. I think we can just start running down with this pawn. That shirt is a piece of art like chess. Sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, I like this shirt a lot. It's very cute. I just had to iron it, which was which is not one of my strengths, but I did it. So I think we can just start running with this pawn. Like what can black do with this? Sure, can go here, but then knight b5 is GG. Well played. And then if something like this again, I think just knight b5. So a4 is a nice idea, just also to create this square for the knight. So I like that. I like that. I think we should go for that with well, Anushka should definitely go for this. Okay, so Matt played bishop f4. I guess maybe some ideas like this, but also just to attack this bishop. But now just d takes c2 is problematic. Then knight d6. Maybe this. We can take a pawn, but the problem is we cannot really ever take this pawn. Ay, ay, ay. Do you have Discord handy? Do I have a Discord open? Okay, C2 happened. Yeah, I do have Discord here. Oh my god. Jesus. These are horrible. So Rookie just created a sticker for me. Great. I love being like photo bombed or however this is called. All right, so d takes c2 happened. Unfortunately, we are in big trouble. So even if we can take this, I don't like this once again. Oops. Well, first we have to go here. But the problem is that we are opening up this file for the we are opening up the G file, which I do not like personally. Yeah, we're also really low on time. Okay, Kostya played Queen d7. I don't know why we played Queen d7. Why not just b5? We should have gone for the race. b5 here to throw in b4, open up the b file, have some stuff going on there, but Queen d7 I feel like is too slow. Okay, sure, we are attacking this, but first of all, I think there's just bishop takes c7. And knight takes doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Well, actually, I don't know. Then just... Oh, no. We're blundering a pawn. So queen takes. And now we just made 0 progress with queen d7. No, Sam. Let me show you what happened. He went for 98. He went for 98. And he also didn't go for b5. He went for queen d7, and this is the current position. And this is not so nice actually anymore. Oh no, what is happening, guys? Yeah, it's too passive. Also, if white takes, we just wasted time on going here instead of just taking here. Also, we wasted time not playing b5. Yeah, I think this is a lot of wasted time. I think some stuff happened in Matt's game. So bishop yeah, takes knight e3. Okay, I guess he really wants to capture on c2 at some point. And now rook d8 and rook c1. So yeah, again, we are attacking this. Not sure what's going on here, actually. I mean, knight d5, maybe? Oh, I don't know, because now this is also hanging, so has to take. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's not really attacking it, but yeah, not really nice. Oh, but Anushka did play a4. I like that. Anushka did play a4. Very, very good news. So the idea is to place this knight on b5. I love that. I love that. And then we can also play some f4 stuff. I like this. I like this a lot, actually, for white. Yeah, a4 is a very good move. I think Anushka is feeling this game. She's also almost half an hour up on the clock. Actually, she is half an hour up on the clock. Very good. I think she has the confidence. I think she has the time, the confidence, all of it. I think this is going to work out well for her. Of course, I'm gonna knock it down, which is just... Yeah, just because. So knight d5 did happen in Matt's game. I mean, I feel like this is sort of a must to take, right? I met her in Maya. She's pretty cool. I've actually never met her. I have only met Kostya before, actually in Reykjavik also, because he was playing. Matt and Anushka I never met before, unfortunately. But yeah, Kostya I've met Kostya I think twice already, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was also here for, well, at least like one day he was here in Budapest for Olympiad. Really? That's so cool. Is he also playing? Oh, let's go. Well, good luck, guys, for the tournament. I hope you guys will do great. I called him up to join me on 4-day notice. That's more than enough time to make things work. I mean, if it's in the Netherlands, then it should be enough time. That country's not that big, you know? Want me to pass on a message to him? I don't know. Well, I'm saying hi to him. I don't know, like best wishes. I don't know. What should I say to him? It's a bit weird. Okay, so this game, yeah, I mean, we don't really have a chance to take on c2 anymore. This rook is dead, basically. Yeah, like say hi on my behalf. Like, yeah, like best wishes, all of that. Yeah, so, ooh, I don't like this. Why not approaching it from d4 though? This is really... I will tell him you said best wishes for the tournament. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Sam. I hope he's not going to take. Actually, can he take? I mean, no, he can't. What am I doing? He can't. Because then it's mate. The problem is that it's never working out. Maybe like f3 should happen right now. So now it's actually threatening, but then, I mean, there is just rook c8. And then GG, I mean, king f2 and stuff, but it doesn't really work out. Oh, sorry. Why can't he take? Sorry, sorry. I did the mistake of not explaining. So he can't take because bishop takes, rook takes, and then there is rook d1 checkmate. So it's not really a possibility. So here he can take. He can only play f3, and I mean we are down a rook basically. So yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry, guys. Yes. By the way, if you have any questions, any suggestions, anything that you would like to say, I see all of the chats, all four channels where we are live. So feel free to ask. Maybe I'm not explaining something correctly. Also, you can ask. I don't want there to be any questions like because I'm not explaining something well enough. I would rather explain it. Okay, so Matt played h3 for this reason, so he can take on c2. I would lose quick. No, don't say that. Okay, well, f4 happened. I think that's completely normal move. Where can we go? We can go on a6 or b6, a7 or b6, sorry. Yeah, I mean, b6 was only option. Now I think the opponent is just going to play rook c8 so that this is not hanging anymore. By the way, guys, I was today years old when I found out that Matt was from Jersey. There's crazy that actually there are two streamers from Germany. Jersey. Okay, let's see if there was any action in the other games. No, actually. So let's just stay here. Because Matt is actually like almost, like, he's actually 40 minutes down the clock. So he's gonna make some quicker moves now. I believe he recently switched federations to be able to play Small Nations League. How can you switch nations? Let me switch to something as well. Like, in Hungary, I have no chess feature. Did he also move to Jersey? Loki, I would love to play for some small country. Okay, well, rook c8 happened. Yeah, I don't really know how we can make any progress here. Oh, I mean, okay, but that's cool actually. I would live in an island like Jersey. Let me move to Guernsey. Switching to Turkey would look hella swag. From my behalf, I don't know. Hungary had Rapport before this, he switched, right? Well, Rapport actually came back, so he's back to Hungary now. You want to move to a small island to play too? Yeah, of course. No, on my behalf. You have a Dutch right now, Eskia? You're playing for Dutch? Well, Netherlands? Netherlands? Okay, knight e5 happened in Anushka's game. Again, I think knight b5 is just looking super good. Oh. So Rapport switched to Romania and now he switched back. He played for Russia. Who played for Russia? Eskia. Eskia is like Mr. Worldwide, bro. What the hell? He is actually like Mr. Worldwide. Okay, knight b5 happened. I mean, I didn't say it. You said it. All right, I like this. I like this. Anushka is still like almost 40 minutes up on the clock. I love this position. Let's see what happened in oh, I almost said Adrian's game. Kostya's game. Knight d5 is apparently a miss. We are happy to see that. Okay. Okay, he took on d5. Why? We are just letting this pawn be on d5. What's happening after e takes d5? Where do we go? Bishop takes, I guess, because I don't want to go here. Bishop takes, and then knight takes. I guess we can go here. I don't know about that. I don't know. Okay, e takes d5 happened. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't like this pawn that's it's here. Especially because now this e8 knight is kind of useless. Okay, I think we have to take, just so we can go back to e7. That's good, really. Pawn on d5 is exactly what we want. But I feel like we spent so much time on protecting d6 with like knight e8 and stuff like that. I mean, I understand there are two pieces on this d-file. Do we have to play bishop takes g5 here? Or can we do something else? I'm wondering. I don't want to go here. I don't like this. This seems like it's dead. This maybe, so we can go on b5. Seems interesting actually. Dead. I mean, okay, I understand. It does help us. Maybe we can also like push this later in the game. Also, I kind of like that we can play rook c8 soon. Oh, that's the tournament, Botvinnik. I saw it on Phoebe's Instagram, I think. Low-key need to visit Netherlands this year. I've never been to the Netherlands before. All right, Anushka's game. Opponent went c8 and now h3, I guess, just to avoid any accidental, well, back rank mates. First edition of this tournament hosted by chess.com. Ooh, I had no idea. That's so cool. Hello, definitely someone. Hello, guys, everyone who's joining us. I am planning. I was supposed to go there in 2020, but then COVID stopped me. So, yeah, I also applied for some universities there, but I ended up coming to Hungary. I'm staying in Hungary instead. So, yeah. Okay, I like this position a lot. I don't know what the opponent can actually do because I think f4 is coming really, really soon. And I mean, these rooks are kind of useless now. Like, black has to switch everything to the king side soon. Yeah, I mean, TwitchCon is so expensive. I was at TwitchCon once in Paris, but that was lucky because my accommodation was via a friend, and I was there with chess.com. But yeah, I don't know. I think chess.com didn't even go to one of the TwitchCons recently. So yeah, so expensive. I would rather just like party or something. All right, we have bishop a5. I guess the idea is to go bishop c3 and still take on c2. I kind of like this. This is kind of creative. This is still like not giving up at all. I like that mentality, like still looking for the ideas. So I kind of like that. Hello, Oli. So yeah, I kind of like that he's still thinking of like how to fix the position. So I think that's good. That's good. Not giving up. We shouldn't give up. Fight till the end, even though we're 40 minutes down the clock. Very dangerous looking. Okay, Kostya hasn't made a move yet. Kostya is also down on time, like 17 minutes, but I think it's all right. I think this is an important moment in the game. Because I think this decision is going to really affect the position. Are we going to go here? Are we going to go here, here? What are we going to do with the knight? So yeah. Oh yeah, Matt never resigns. I played him once in a federated game and he was losing on move 7 but fought on all the way to the losing pawn endgame. Wow. I mean, I think that's admirable. I think a lot of us, including me, fall into this trap of our own brain where you're like worse and then you just start like sort of beating yourself instead of still looking for that small little chance that you might have. So I think that's very admirable, like if someone doesn't give up so easily. Okay, bishop takes g5 did happen eventually. Sorry guys. So bishop takes g5 did happen. I like that. So the idea is to come back to e7 with the knight. Okay, pawn takes is very interesting. But I guess the idea is maybe like this. Very interesting. This position is starting to be like very interesting. Okay, I know that this doesn't work because we're blundering a pawn. But for now, we have to play knight e7 for sure. And my question is, what if we go just knight g6 and we stop the pawns? Is that a thing? Maybe if knight takes g5, knight d4 was possible. Knight takes g5. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, why did the opponent not take with the knight? I kind of like this too. Do we have f5? But that's just opening up the position. I don't think that's working. How many subs to beat Magnus? If you give 1,000 subs, I will still not beat Magnus, I guess. Oh, h7 is going to be weak. Well, that's gonna be the long-term issue because we can never play h6 because of this pawn. So we will have to figure a way out how to protect our position because I think bishop d3 is coming. Then knight g6. Ooh, bishop f5 is scary. Maybe not knight g6 then. I don't even know, just simply g6. I don't know. You get some muscle, you'll beat Magnus. I have no muscles, guys. Like, I'm literally so weak. Like, woohoo. I'm like your typical programmer slash chess player with 0 muscles on them. Unfortunately. All right, so this is the position. Kostya did go 97. I think that's nice, saving up some time. Let's see if anything happened in this game. So after h3, c4 did happen. Okay, I love this position. I love this position for Anushka. There are so many ideas. I don't even know where to start. Like, I just feel like this position is so good. All of these pieces are stuck back here. Maybe like something like rook a3 could happen. I'm wondering if we can put this rook here, maybe put some pressure on c4 now that it's not on c5 anymore. This c4 can become really weak. Can't open jars and shit. I can open a jar, but I'm gonna be smart about it. Like, I will put a knife, let the air out, and then open it. 2 billion IQ. No, I don't think he does. He's just thinking. I'm a programmer with muscle. Well, that's a big flex, James. And hello, how are you doing? Oh, f3 happened in Matt's game, so that's why the big thinking. I didn't know the trick to open jars. What? Am I just teaching you guys? So let's say this candle is a jar, and then let this cat hand cream be a knife. So you just put it under the lid and then you just move it out and then it opens. Like it lets the air out and then it's really easy to open it. Hey guys, I'm giving you some life lessons as well. Like it's such an educational stream. We're doing some commentary with high level chess and I'm just, you know, you guys is like the mom you didn't have. Apparently not everyone knows that. Someone said in chat, whoa, I didn't know that trick to open jars. Kincher life hacks? Well, you're welcome, guys. How do I close a jar? Well, that's easier. A German FIDE master in a tournament I played recently always wears one. A lot of people still do. I don't think that's too bad. Like I had COVID like 2 or 3 times. It sucks. I don't want to go through it again. Not gonna lie. I assume bishop c3 is going to happen just so we can take still on c2. I think that's the idea. So I mean honestly I wouldn't be worried about this anymore. We're already in a bad position. Let's just try to fix this while we can. All right, let's see Kostya's game. So bishop d3 happened, indeed putting some pressure on h7. Now the question is, how do we solve this problem? Because I think soon we are going to get rook h1 or something similar to that, and we are going to be in some problems. So knight g6 was my first idea. But then bishop f5. Yeah, bishop f5 is what I was worried about. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know. Queen here. But then again, we like lost this square. This knight sucks. So I guess no. What else can we do? Maybe rook c8, maybe trying to launch a counterattack. But the problem is that we never had this pawn push, so the king is very safe actually. Bishop on f5 also stops rook c8. Yeah. Maybe g6. So g6. Yeah, I guess we have to go for it because these pawns are not really going to be a problem for g6. We just have to be careful about something like this. But after f4, we can always just take. g6 seems nice, actually. Like, not nice, but like the only solution. And then, I don't know, we can still try to go for this. I'm gonna have to ask why Kostya didn't go for rook b8 afterwards. That's a very good question. Why didn't rook b8 happen? Like, rook b8, we liked it a lot. Here. Not sure why this didn't happen. I think like b5 would have been a very nice idea here. It would have been a very, very interesting game. Now it just seems a bit slower and a bit suffering. Okay, g6 actually happened. So g6 is on the board. Kostya did play it. I don't know if on the camera it's visible. Let me actually see. Yeah, I think he or still played it on the cam. So we are not behind. We are not behind the camera. No, the game, sorry. No, the camera. We're not behind the camera. All right, let's see if anything happened in Anushka's game. Nope, no news on the Anushka game. But there was an update on Matt's game. He just played g3. I'm a bit scared or skeptical about this move. Because now, I don't know, this pawn is just looking strong here. Especially with this bishop, like, can just go here or something. I would have just tried this. White has so much initiative here with us having little to no counterplay for the next 4 or 5 moves. Here, you mean? Yes, I think so too. Like, I think here we had the initiative. We would have won the pawn race, but also even here we would have won the pawn race with b5, I think. Like, I think this still works, no? So I think like this b5 never really happened. Should have happened at some point. Okay, Anushka game. She played b3 on c4. Okay, well, first question is obviously what if takes? Do we just trade queens? Queen takes, rook takes. Do we take with the rook or the knight? I will try it with the knight. Oh, no, 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 no. That's hanging a pawn. So rook b3. And then we can just push this pawn. I like this position actually quite a lot. How is my holiday? It's going all right. Thank you so much. A little bit sick and studying a lot. But yeah. I mean, yeah, in Matt's game, g3 is intuitive. I agree with you. Yeah. Yeah, g3, yeah. No, 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 I understand. G3 is intuitive, but at the same time, I don't know, it just looks like we are suddenly like in this cage of all of these pawns with the king, and then I don't know, I would be a bit worried about some weird ideas like this. I know it doesn't work right now, but it's like suddenly we are so stuck. Also with this knight on a1. We just gave some time to the for the opponent to somehow fix the protection of this. Yeah, no, g4, I think, yeah, h5 is a problem. Okay, c takes b3 happened in Anushka's game. I love Anushka's position also. I think it's a very good game. I'm hoping that queen takes a8, queen takes c8 is happening. And then, oops. Oh, no, 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 no. Maybe like rook b3. And here I think we can, yeah, as I said, we can, I think, just run with the pawn. And I think this is a good position for her. Okay, she actually played queen takes b3. I don't know Anushka's playing style personally. I don't know if she generally doesn't like trading queens. I personally don't like trading queens, and I often don't go for queen trades because I feel like then I'm cooked and my position is sort of over. So I don't know if she's the type of person to not trade queens. Because I don't know. I also play better with queens on the board. I mean, this looks also nice to me. Maybe this comes with more force right now. Rook c1. I try to keep as many pieces as I can for complications. I tend to keep, sorry. Yeah, I also do. Like, I just like having a lot of pieces on the board. The less pieces I have, the more I mess up the game, I think. So, sort of a precaution also. Like, I'm not the best at endgames in general. I think my biggest strength is the middle game. So because of that, I like to keep. I hate queen trade actually. I mean, in this position, it would have been nice, I think. Because, I mean, she definitely has like an advantage. All right. In Matt's game, rook d3 happened. So question is he going to play rook bishop c3? I would rather trade pieces and simplify it to an endgame. Yeah, we are different people, man. I don't go for piece trades. I don't know if bishop c3 is any good here. Maybe you're gonna take on c2 finally. Um, is there something like bishop e2? I'm just thinking like trading, or is that not enough? I don't know what to play against you if we ever play then. Oh, Sam. What's your rating, by the way, Sam? I need to like track you down because I don't actually know who you are. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm like super blind when it comes to the chess world. Okay, bishop b6. Not sure again why exactly bishop b6 instead of bishop c3 here. 2400. Ooh, I mean, I think it doesn't matter what you play against me, I will lose anyways. God damn. Yeah, I would be gladly taking some rating from him. So are you a FIDE master, international master, or grandmaster who went back down? Oh, not FIDE. Then what? 2400 in what? I thought you had like FIDE. No, I mean, why would I ask your online rating? Blitz. Oh. Okay, then I think I might have more chances than if you were 2400 FIDE. Okay, is this his profile? Oops. That's my profile. Why are you putting my profile in the chat? Hey, yo. Oh, okay, wait. There was a move in Anushka's game, which is knight ed7. That's your command. I mean, that command only gives my profile, not someone else's. This is you. Hey, rocking that picture, huh? Okay, solid, solid. Wait, how do I have more rating than Sam? Okay, what was she supposed to play here? Rook c1. Okay, yeah, rook c1 should have happened. Why did we go here? Oh, we went queen b2 so that there is... Knight c5 doesn't come with like a tempo. So what if knight c5 right now? Do we go f3 or what's the deal? Queen d4. Oh, queen d4 I like, yeah. Who is a handsome fella? Oh my god! If it's not Johnny, fam! Hello, how are you doing? It's been a while. Alright, knight c5 is on the board. So let's see if she's going to play f3 or queen d4. Or queen b4 I wouldn't play, to be honest. What else is there? Like rook e1 I don't like either. I think these are the two options we have. I think f3 is likely to happen. Maybe not. I don't actually know. Yes, Johnny. Hello, hello, Johnny. How are you doing? It's my favorite Icelandian. I have to catch up on FIDE rating. Yes, Kostya appreciates my opening understanding and blitz skills. Hence why he asked me to coach him and be his second. Ooh, that's really very cool actually. How's everyone doing? We're doing great. We are just in for some hype for Anushka's game because it looks great for now. Opponent did now manage to put the knight on c5, but I don't think it's a big issue. In the other games, not really any progress. We are still waiting for Christian Bauer to make a move. Yeah, not really any progress in these games. Only good news is that Kostya is catching up on some time. That's good, because he was down like almost 20 minutes on the clock. Now it's sort of similar. And okay, Matt's game is not looking great at all. Also, the opponent is much higher on time and on rating, but that's okay. It will be definitely a game to learn from, and it's not even over yet. Anything can happen still. Oh, you guys are so cute, all of you. All with all of this bromance. All right, Queen D4 is on the board for Anushka's game. That's great. This is looking amazing. This queen here, I think, looks fantastic. I'm thinking of something funky like this also. Yeah, I mean the games are going alright. Some a little better, some a little worse. But wait, why do we have the Evo bar? Didn't I already turn off the Evo bar? Oops. We are not having Evo bars because someone said I shouldn't. Sam, are you going to gain some rating in the Botvinnik tournament? Chess Dojo is against using evil bars. My bad, of course. I already turned it off. I don't know why it was still on. You went undefeated last tournament. Wow, I wish I could say that. My last tournament was a long time ago. My last tournament was in June in Turkey. I lost a bunch of elo. Turkish people would be way too strong. GMs are pretty decent. Unfortunately, they are. Alright, games are not really going fast right now. I think Anushka's game is going to speed up really soon. Because the opponent is only on 15 minutes right now. Oh my god, I loved Turkey. It was great. But yeah, players were way too strong. Alright, opponent escaped this pin. Oh my god, what am I doing? Opponent escaped this pin. But now it's time for us to create a pin, I think. This would be a great move to play, I think. Opponent leaves the pin, we create another one. Yeah, I think this should be a move. I don't see what anything else would be like. Maybe knight c4, but then this is hanging, so. Oh my god, I had such good food in Turkey. Oh my god, I want that right now. Give me some Turkish food. Also, the sea was beautiful. And the cats, yeah, there were a lot of cats too. Cats were everywhere. Cats were even in the playing hall. They were like laying on under the tables and stuff. They were so cute. All right, there has been progress in Kostya's game. Bishop e4 happened. I guess just to like keep this pawn here. Yeah, even in the playing hall, yeah. I think it's time to go with rook c8 or knight c7, knight b5. Maybe here at some point. Not right now, but I like rook c8. We're putting some pressure on the king. And then, I don't know, I actually also like queen a4 a bit. Not like super, but a bit. Oh yeah, don't even tell me about it, bro. The Turkish people, all of them are playing so well. Like, all my respect, honestly. It was a bit, I was a bit dead by the end. I was really sad actually, but food and cats made up for it. I would take that, to be honest. It would be great to play against him. All right, Anushka. I swear, Anushka is listening to my commentary because she plays all of the moves, all of the best moves. So Rook C1 is on the board, creating another pin. Yeah, she is definitely goated. She is that player. She is just a player. Also, I think this could be coming at some point. E5, I like that. Also, guys, I'm listening to music, but I didn't want to put it on the stream because I don't know, like, if Restream is muting the music if I mute it. So I'm actually vibing hard. I think Anushka is her own worst opponent. When she plays like this, she's unstoppable. But when she plays too slow, she can get into trouble. I think that's true for many of us. It's very true for most of us. Okay. Okay, well, I didn't know that. But now I don't want to play it. No, I'm currently listening to Baby No Money. Mac DeMarco. I love Mac DeMarco. Really considering buying tickets for a Mac DeMarco concert, but they're a bit expensive. And I'm broke. All right, there's not really any happenings right now. Hello, PMD. Good morning. How are you doing? Hungarian commentary. Well, lucky for you guys, it's not in Hungarian because then none of you would understand it. How is Matt doing so far? This is current position for Matt. He's in a bit of a trouble. Problem is now this knight is just completely stuck on A1. Ooh, okay, we actually have b4 on the board. Yay. So the idea is, I guess, that if takes rook... Actually, no, wait. Because I thought that this was the idea. But... I'm thinking this now, actually. Bishop somewhere? Oh, bishop c5. Oh, I forgot. Okay, never mind. I don't even know what I'm doing. No one else gets stronger in classical the less time they have? I don't think so. Oh, I don't know who... Wait, thank you for the sub. I don't know on which channel it happened, but really appreciate it, whoever's channel the sub happened on. Appreciate it. All right, let's see what else is happening. Oh, all of them are playing my moves. Look at that. Rook c8 is on the board. Oh, thank you. Dank je wel, Sam. Aline is also goated. Thank you for the sub. I don't know again which channel. As Kia, thank you for the sub. I don't know if which channel it's on. Aline Rubbers. All right, so I don't know what the opponent can do. Like here, it's like I guess either something like King B1 just to like escape the heat of this rook here. But even if that, I think we can finally play b5. I think we are slowly going to be better in this position. Like slowly, we are going to improve this position. And I think at some point, and I don't mean to jinx it, but I think at some point, Kostya is going to have some chances here. Mark my words, guys. If it happens, I said it, I called it. All right, Anushka's game. Opponent played e5, yes. Ampasan. I don't like black's position. Come on, like this pawn is just so weak. This is not gonna work. Kjell Erik Pettersson. Like this d6 pawn is too weak. I think we can simply just play knight d6. This is hanging. And I think we can just play e5 here. And then g to the g. Like, this doesn't work. I mean, she has an amazing position here. Yeah, knight takes d6 is pretty much over, I think. I think her coach gave her some good advice for this game. Wow, are you just giving like a shout out to yourself right now? Maybe. I caught you red-handed. All right. Matt took. I don't know exactly. Like the problem is that black can just try to improve their position slowly, and Matt is completely stuck. Like this rook has no space. This knight has no space, and basically all we can do is just like move around with the bishop, maybe the king back and forth. Like there's not really that many. Hey, PMD, holy. Do you have the patience to be a chess coach? Absolutely not. I don't think so. I used to be a chess coach for kids, for beginner kids, but right now I'm doing some data engineering. Fits my lifestyle of sitting at the computer all day long. So yeah. Okay, let's see if anything happened in any of the games. Not really. What's everyone's score, by the way? So Anushka is unfortunately on 0 out of 3, Matt is on 1 out of 3, and then Kostya is 2 out of 3, so 0, 1, 2. We're hoping that Anushka is scoring her first point here. She's definitely having a good game. I think knight d6 here is pretty much just over. So really hope that she's gonna get this done. Matt, I don't know. Matt's position is really tough. Okay, the guy did go for what I expected. But can't we just... Is this bad? Ooh. Never mind. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. We have to be extremely careful because soon there might be some issues. I apparently I don't even know what. Oof. This is really tough. Yeah, Rook G1. I didn't see Rook G1 in the end. Like King H2 here. My problem is that what if we just go with some... Oh, never mind. Bishop C5 is always there. I keep missing that. Actually, why not just this? Like we can just... Oh, bro, bishop is protecting. What am I saying? Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm really trying to make this work here where I can just sack and then promote, but there's not really a good square for the rook, for this rook to protect this pawn from. But I mean, what if here, and then we just play b6? Like, there are some ideas. Yeah, g4, I thought also it was saving it, but no, no chance. Okay, there's nothing happening in this game and nothing yet here, so let's just stay here because I think Matt is the lowest on time, so I think that's most likely to have a move. Sorry, guys. I'm getting so tired. No, I'm in PMD. I'm just coughing. I'm actually sick. But I didn't want to cancel the commentary, so I'm here. So yeah. It's the season. I know. Everyone, like, even my brother has flu right now since Christmas, so yeah. Unfortunate. Hungarian chicken noodle soup is goated though, I heard. Get you some of that. I actually had it like a few days ago. So I'm really hoping that the power of that will help. But for now I'm just like chilling, trying to like drink a lot and all of that. Because I'm also like studying and all of that. So yeah. Does the chicken have to be Hungarian? Oh yes, of course. Alright, and ooh. Very ambitious move. I love e5. Guys, Anushka is in the zone. She's in the zone. Look at her. Like, the confidence. She's in the flow state, exactly. Let me also maybe show you the cam a bit bigger. She is ready. Look at that, guys. She's locked in. I like it too. Love this position. I love the position. e5 is a very nice move. So the idea is that if pawn takes, we can just take here. The knight is falling. And I think if queen takes, same thing, basically. So let's see how the opponent can manage. I mean, I think maybe knight fd7 is the only move. But then e takes d6. Soon we're coming rook e1, knight c4, and all of that. And then it's pretty much over. Love the beanie. Oh yeah, that's a total vibe also. Let's see the other games. Not really any progress. So let's just stay here because I think the opponent is going to start making moves very soon. I think this might be the game that ends first. I think Matt is going to push through this until the very end. Yeah, I mean, now we can just take here and I think it's GG. Like, we're already up 2 pawns. Ooh, and we have so many nice squares, and then this is going to be a problem as well. What can even black do here? Like, the position is dead. I mean, I'm just putting on some random moves, but I think e takes d6 is pretty much just it. Yeah, Matt doesn't really seem the happiest. Not gonna lie, at least on the camera, he doesn't look the happiest. Yeah, this is tough. Okay, um, Kostya's opponents played King B1, just sort of escaping the rook from here. And actually, I still like this move. Like, let me play this move. Now we're attacking this pawn, this bishop, and I'm wondering if this is a thing. Oh, never mind, it's not. Feels bad, man. I really had this vision. I wonder if Kostya can play f5. We can look at it. I mean, I think this. Oh, I mean, this is no. Okay. Maybe like this. No, wait, that's a blunder. Knight is going to be hanging. What if I go like this? This could work. Kincho, do you have a beanie? No, I do not have a beanie, unfortunately. I look horrible in beanies. I do have like a summer hat though. Wait. That's the closest I have to a beanie. Wait. Ooh, my legs. Been sitting for too long. This is the closest I have to a beanie. Hello, guys. I actually bought this in Turkey. Streamers have legs. Actually, I don't think I usually stand up a lot during streams. I don't think you guys have ever seen me. I mean, some of you have met me in person, but like besides that, I'm just actually a lot of people tell me that on stream they think I'm tall and then meet me in person and they think then they find out that I'm a short person. So, I don't know why people think that I'm anti-status reached. Well, in the big old age of 22, I'm probably already an auntie in some cultures. The massive biceps fools us. I know, I know. I mean, take good care of my biceps. All right, let's see. Okay, we did have some. Oh no. So Matt did take on c2. I'm 154 centimeter tall. Uh-oh. Well, this is going to be a problem. So bishop takes... rook takes is basically checkmate. Once again, just very quickly, guys, showing you. g4 doesn't save us because there's rook g1, and then it's mate. I don't... like... I think, yeah, I think rook g1 is missed. I mean, I would also miss that, to be honest. I think he only sees this, and then he's like, okay, they're going to check me here, and then I can just escape. But problem is rook g1. I can't wait to take a picture when we meet at some point. Oh my god, I know, like... Actually, I have a picture with the tallest grandmaster. Like, tallest grandmaster, yeah. Oh no, guys. It's happening, actually. Oh no. Feels bad, man. Ooh, and Rook G1 also happened. No. Yeah, that's not good news. Yeah, this is pretty much over now. Yeah, we are going to see the last moments. Wait, I'm actually going to make the cam bigger. We're going to see the last moments of this game. Sorry, I'm gonna move the cams. Last moment of the game. Maybe, not sure if they're going to end the game right now. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I mean, the FIDE Master saw it quickly. But Rujima is not that easy to see, actually, in my opinion. Like, I also missed it. And I have computer access. And I still missed it. Oh, yes, well, very good try from Matt. But definitely difficult matchup here. Yeah, he resigned. It was a very difficult matchup. 300 rated, almost like, yeah, 300 rated higher. FIDE Master wasn't an easy game, but was a good try nevertheless. And hope that Matt is making a comeback tomorrow. He's still doing great in the tournament nevertheless. Like, he drew already to 2000, lost to a 21 and 2000. So this is not that bad at all. So I think he still has definitely some better games ahead, I think. Some good games ahead actually. But let's take a look at Anushka's game, who actually did take on d6, but with the knight. And now we have rook b4 on the board. I mean, my instincts are telling me just go here. And if rook takes, we can simply just knight takes and... Oh, what? Why is this not good? Why do we have to take with this? I'm not sure exactly. If anyone can tell me. I mean, I think knight d6 is a more natural idea in the sense... Actually, I don't know. I mean, pawn takes would have been stronger because we can also threat to promote. But I mean, I am looking at the engine. I don't want to say stupid things. For some of my moves, I am. Imagine me like, oh yeah, sure, like here. All I see is that, oh, fuck. Fuck. The eval bar is bad. I'm not using it for all of my moves though, because that doesn't make any sense. And Kostya's game, nothing happened so far. So let's keep with this. Yeah, so e5 is, yeah, e5 was also a target. It's still a target actually. Okay, well I'm thinking this will happen, but I mean, guys, I'm genuinely don't understand the difference between this and this move. So if anyone can explain it. Oh, this is the difference. I understand it now. This is the difference. Yeah, should have thought before I said something. Yeah, I mean, for the last 20 minutes, yeah, nothing has been happening here, unfortunately. Should I zoom on Anushka like this? I don't know how much you can actually see from her, see of her, but maybe this is better. Opponent doesn't seem happy on Anushka's board. Opponent looks like he's mad. professional commentator and streamer, guys. All right. He's match. He's match, but also he's match because he is 0 out of 3 so far. And he's he's in minus 34 elo right now. Oh, his performance is 965. I think that's a bit harsh. Jesus. Chess.com is spicy. I'm sorry. Sorry. I mean, I hope he's not going to listen to it. All with all due respect. I was just looking and I was like, wait, what is this? I think that's a bit harsh. He's not playing like that though. Oh, yes, we should. Anushka finished, guys. I think she won, I guess. Yes. You can oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at Discord. Do you want to join? I hope you guys will hear them also. Wait. Matt is here too. All right. Wait. Yes, good job, Arushka. It was an amazing game. We were super excited about this game actually. It was very, very well played. E5 was like, mwah. Oh, okay. I will join the call.
Hello.
Hi. All right, let's see if chat can hear you.
Okay. Let's see if chat can hear you. I need to pull it's on the wrong desktop.
Okay, wait a sec. Okay, I think chat should...
I can't hear you on the Discord. Oh, okay.
I think it's working now. Is it working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, hello. Wait a sec. I'm gonna put you guys on the stream.
Okay.
Okay. I think you guys are on the stream. Just need to crop it a bit. So, congratulations, Anushka, for your game.
Thank you.
It was very, very well played.
Game.
Thank you.
Unlike mine.
And hello, Matt. And I know your game was difficult actually. Like,
yeah, I played knight b3 when I should have just castled, and I realized instantly, like as soon as I played knight b3, I was like, why didn't I just castle and then knight b3 and then we're in a game? But yeah, I kind of want to see because I saw the position later.
yeah,
But
just
how
a
did you
sec.
to Anushka's game? So
Oh, mine?
yeah, I want to see Anushka's.
I'm
My game I
proud
sacked
of
an
this.
exchange. I missed he had a6. I thought I was just like slightly better.
Okay,
But if he has a6,
look
then he
at
has
the game.
problems.
Okay,
Alright.
so should we start with Anushka's game?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So, I mean, beginning, it's just, I guess, just like preparation. I mean, I guess bishop g5 is still some line. I wasn't really familiar with it.
Yeah, I didn't know he was gonna play this. I thought I was gonna get a Catalan.
Oh, so this was like something unexpected.
Yeah, I didn't know he would play King's Indian. Or I guess it wasn't a King's Indian at the end, but it started out as King's Indian. Yeah, so I thought he might have prepped for me because I play the same thing every time against the King's Indian. I play bishop g5. I think probably I've had this position before up until d5, and then when he played b5, I was like, oh, I didn't know that you could do this here.
Yeah, like I think Chato told me that this is this is a common idea apparently. To just sacrifice the b5 pawn and then, I mean, I'm not like super familiar with this either, to be honest.
It just, yeah, it looks like a worse Senko because I'm already ready to go bishop h6.
Yeah.
And then if he ever takes my bishop, then I just take with the queen, and then I both got to play bishop h6 and put my queen on e2.
Yeah,
which is just the
exactly.
best Senko of all time.
Yeah, so that's actually what also chat was saying that we were talking about. And I mean, bishop h6, I mean, okay, computer doesn't like it. I think it's completely fine. I mean, after this, I mean, maybe here, instead of queen e2, I would have probably captured with the knight. But I mean, that was still fine, but just simply so that we can castle faster was the idea, I think.
You might hang the e4 pawn if you capture with the knight.
No, the knight
I
doesn't.
mean,
No,
no.
but oh, the other knight.
Yeah.
There's two knights. Yep.
Yeah. So
Thought
with
about, I mean,
the
it's
G
very natural
knight.
to take with the knight on g1. I really wanted my pieces to be in like to all be looking at c4, queen on e2, like knight goes from f3 to d2 to c4. Like I just wanted my system.
You
Oh
don't
yeah, I
need to look at
mean,
c4.
you know, if like you're familiar with something, I think that's good then. Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Okay.
At least like when there's the dark squared bishop, that's the whole point. And now that there's no dark squared bishop, it's like even stronger. The light square blockade, like if I can get b3, a4, and then knight on b5, it's like it's just like a better version of anything that I've ever done in the Benko. So like if I do the same thing, it'll just be so much better because I also don't have to play like rook a3. I don't have to prepare. It's just so much faster now.
No, that
my
actually
argument
makes
for
a lot of sense.
four is that if he has a pushes it, it's just weak, and you can look at it later.
Oh no, not for him to push, just so that I can put a knight on c4.
Yeah. But I think, yeah.
Like if he goes knight b6, I need the queen to put a, well, we'll see how the game goes. Yeah,
Yeah,
this feels very,
I mean, I think queen a5 here is like sort of useless now because I mean there are no more knight takes c4 ideas because of the queen on e2. So I think this was sort of a waste of time. And then I think you played it really well here. Just quickly go for the castle. You don't have any problems here. And yeah, I mean here again some waste of time with the rooks and all of that. And these were like pretty straightforward, I think. 92 we loved. We were really looking forward to this 92 idea as well. And yeah, here a4 again, crushing. And then knight b5 again, like pretty straightforward. And I mean it's great. Like that was the idea. And I mean here black is just completely stuck. Like what can even black do? We were thinking like instead of h3 ideas, like f4 immediately was an idea. But I mean it's just, you know, to kick the knight out of there a bit. It's a bit annoying, I guess.
right away. I was wondering.
Yeah, knight c4 right away was like feels like a kind of nice move as well.
I just wanted the minimum counterplay possible.
No, but I mean, h3 also kind of blocks knight g4 ideas or queen g4 even, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And also opens up the back rank, so there will be no issues. So, I mean, I think that's completely like human, normal actually. And then c4, I mean, it's just a weakness, so
I
like
was a bit,
suddenly
because
like
you can't play f4 right away. Or like, you know, if you like take a bunch of times and your e pawn is hanging and it's not necessarily ideal, or they can like, I don't know, there's weird pin stuff. So I think, yeah, he was trying to go for complications, but I was happy with b3. I didn't think any other move was good.
b3 is, I think, is good. Like I don't see any problems with it personally. It's just, I mean, it's good. Like c4 became a weakness. And here, once again, I think you're doing great. Black doesn't really have any counterplay. You're the one who's gonna come to c1 with the tempo at some point. So yeah, and black is just stuck on like this b file, not really doing much because of the knight is blocking everything. Knights are a bit awkward as well, not really a lot of future. So I mean, I guess opponent was trying to make something work there. And then after queen d4, once again, I think all of your pieces are looking great. And I mean, black doesn't really have anything to do. So
yeah, queen d4 I think was another, like, I don't know, he was being very tricky because he's threatening knight a4, and I feel like queen d4 was like it's working, but there were a lot of moments where I was like, maybe he has some counterplay. I felt like they were only moves.
Yeah, I mean, I think queen d4 just ties everything together, and suddenly like there is nothing really in the position. I mean, king g1, king g8 also just shows like, okay, what can
Yeah,
black
I
do
don't.
here? Like,
My life. Yeah.
like I'm not sure if he was afraid of g4, g5, because I don't think that's ever a threat, because there's always just h6.
No, I think he realized he couldn't ever take on e4 because I like even if my queen is gone because I take back and like even when my queen was on b2, then the other knight is pinned. So I think he just wanted to be able to move his knights around.
Oh yeah, I see. I mean, and then again creating another pin. E5 is coming. He had to play e5 then, but I mean here again, another weakness on d6, and I mean e5 here was just beautiful. I think, like it's a
I was so
very
happy
very
with
nice move. Yeah,
like
it's a great
you can
move.
take it either way, but this is just like
Yeah.
wins everything.
No, I mean this is perfect. Like e5 was, that it was that move. Like black can
And even if he
resign
goes,
like in a few minutes,
Yeah.
basically.
even if he plays like rook d8, you have rook takes c5, and like everything's just like, oh, great.
Yeah, like
I was so
black
happy
doesn't
with
have
this.
anything.
Yeah.
Like not really any hopes here. And okay, knight went back, knight takes. And I mean, yeah, this is pretty much just. Oh, I mean, okay, this was like a one move
Another one.
blunder,
It looks
but
like I can win the rook, but
sorry.
I can't. Queen is back. All right, he was trying to be tricky until the end because I was thinking a long time here. I was like, well, I can win a piece by taking the queen, or I can win a rook by taking on b4. And then I realized that my rook would be hanging at the end, so I was like, oh, okay, that was a good try by him.
Yeah, I mean, you do all of your tricks and everything you
Mhm.
have, but I mean, you also had a lot of time, so like 37 minutes still in the end. You
Mhm.
you could have all of the time also to just think about it, and I don't think you would have blundered anything. Thankfully, like if you were like on, I don't know, 3 minutes, maybe like some tricks
Mhm.
like this could have worked. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, here it's not really a problem. Yeah, chat is
Yeah, that was
saying
great.
time management was great. I think time management was great. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, much better than
100%.
my other games. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I think this is probably one of my favorite games I've ever played.
Oh,
This was
that's
very
so cool. But also like higher rated player. I mean, he wasn't an easy opponent, I think. So this
Yeah,
is
it's like
a
everything
good
worked
win.
out. Yeah, feels nice.
No,
Good,
I mean
good feeling.
you should be definitely happy about it.
Thanks. Okay.
Um,
It's not
and
mine.
then Matt's game
Oh,
was
you're calling me. Oh,
oh
Kostya
sorry,
is calling.
this is calling.
Yeah.
Kostya
Kostya.
That's
finished
what
too.
I misplayed. I misplayed my opening. I went knight b3 when I should have just castled, so that was like an annoying
Oh,
thing. Yeah, because I was just going to castle and then yeah, I played knight b3 for like some crazy reason, which allows us queen b4. But I think I played accurately up until the exchange sack.
oh
Essentially, I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, I didn't really think that Queen B4 was something to worry about because they have already made like a bunch of moves to like just to move the queen around. It doesn't really like affect you badly, I think.
yeah,
After you castle, I think you're fine. And
yeah. I mean, I've given them the pawn. This is the annoying thing. So like,
yeah.
but there's time wasted on both sides, but I still think I'm okay.
I mean, here you're still completely fine. I mean, knight b3 I think is also like supernatural, and e5, and now here is like here was very important to play knight g5, and just
Yeah.
take advantage of the weak f7 pawn because here like black is forced to play bishop e6. Then we
And then
just
knight takes
take
e6.
knight
Yeah.
takes pawn takes, and this pawn structure it doesn't really have a bright future. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
like that was very important to find this
because
knight
he doesn't have
g5,
time.
but at the same time rook e1 is so natural because you're looking at
Yeah.
it like, oh, there's a
Actually, I was
pin.
looking at like knight takes on d4 as well. So uh, like after rook e1, there was like knight takes d4 ideas. So like
Yeah.
rook e1, bishop d4, and then knight b takes d4. I looked at it doesn't work, but it almost does and things like that. So I spent loads of time.
Yeah, I mean, I think rook e1 is natural, and especially like if you're already thinking about it before, like e6 happened, like you were thinking, okay, I mean e5 happened, like okay e5, then I'm gonna play rook e1. It's not like it's really easy to just like look only at that with like this tunnel vision. So I think
definitely.
it's normal, but after that the problem is like bishop g4, your pieces are kind of like tied together, and now e4 is a problem in the future.
Knight g5 is just simple chess.
Yeah, I mean knight g5 is just, I see that.
I was looking at bishop.
Yeah, sorry.
I was looking at bishop. I was even trying to make like bishop f7 work without knight g5 first, and like I can't believe I didn't consider knight g5 first. I was like bishop h and bishop f7, knight g5, and I was like, oh, that goes nowhere. I should have just been like, wait, it's like a good move.
Yeah, I mean, like you can feel that something is about the f7 square, I guess.
So I was looking at Matt's game, and I thought after knight g5, his guy was gonna go here, and I didn't actually know like what was going to happen after that.
So knight g5, he would go to knight d8. That's your response. But then he's backwards. He's gone backwards. And bishop d5 check.
Bishop b5 looks quite.
But then he just comes back. Because now you're not.
And now
what are we
You can force a repetition.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess so.
Well, I mean,
I didn't know what was going on, but it seems like you looked at it with the engine.
No, but what it does, it stops you defending e5 in the same way. So I'd probably still go like rook e1.
Yeah, rook e1, just here.
And then if you want to kick my knight or something, then maybe I've got knight e4 now.
Oh, actually, there's some crazy stuff with bishop f4 here. I don't even know. Like
f4. Yeah, I was looking at bishop f4 stuff later. So rook e1, bishop f4, and then you're just putting all the pressure on the e file.
Yeah. Yeah, so it works, but with knight g5, like
so after bishop e7, then what? F4.
Crazy.
No, but that makes sense.
It looks like you should have something though, but yeah, it's crazy that it works.
No, I mean this looks great, but just the problem is that after rook e1, like you gave bishop g4 to the opponent. G4. And yeah, I mean that's a big problem here. And I mean this is still like not like super bad. Like the position is still like somewhat equal.
Yeah, I didn't think I was like, I mean, but then I went a bit insane with the.
Yeah, I mean, I was told that you wanted to have an exciting game, so think you did that for sure.
Yeah. Well, also because I just missed he had a6 at the end of the line.
Yeah.
Like without a6, I think it's good.
Yeah. But I didn't even see a6 until we looked at it deeper.
I calculated like rook to because when he played it, I was like, oh, that's not so good because I think a6. Okay, I don't know what the engine says. So knight takes. Yeah. So knight takes. Sorry, we're on queen takes e5, knight takes e5, bishop takes d1, knight takes c6, and then a6. If he is a6, what other moves are available instead of a6? Because I thought like any other move is kind of death.
Yeah, nothing else. Like there's king f8, but I mean you're fine. For him.
Because then I have like knight takes
d4.
And like I feel like I've got a lot of compensation for the rook.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think here you're completely fine. Like the bishop on d1 looks, I mean, it looks a bit embarrassing. You're just coming out with your pieces.
And like my knight on d4 like will never be dislodged, and like I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm not winning, like for sure. I'm not winning,
it's
but
equal-ish.
Yeah. But I think it's going to be really hard for him to like win the game, because all my pieces will just like be solid.
Yeah, I mean, only thing was a6. I mean, it's really easy to miss. Like
it's a really nice
because your brain like immediately goes to okay, I take, and then they surely take back.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, I get the exchange back. Like in my head when I was calculating the rook e5 stuff, I was like, either he has to go like king f8 or like or if he takes, then I get the exchange, and like I'm doing much better. And then if he doesn't take, I will like I'll play. I don't know what I thought. I thought he was going to get his bishop out of the way. I thought he was going to move his light squared bishop or something.
I mean, maybe like
But yeah.
bishop takes c2 is interesting, but then I think no, that's just a
Or
blunder.
bishop takes c2. Sorry, would
Bishop
probably
takes
be
c2. I mean, there's just knight takes d4, and then
knight takes d4 check, and I pick it up.
yeah,
Yeah.
bishop is falling, but yeah, I mean a6 is really unfortunate here, because honestly it would have been a great like sacrifice, honestly.
Yeah, and like yeah, and it's like one of those where like, I mean, the guy I played he's an FM, he's super experienced. Okay,
Yeah.
he's like not as strong as he used to be, but like
Wait.
analyzing with him and stuff, he knows so much about chess. Like, so yeah, it was cool. But like, I was like, when A6 came, I was like, yeah, that's the level of player you are versus me. Like,
Yeah,
I missed this
this
time.
is the problem with like older, well, title players. They don't have the rating anymore, but they still have the knowledge. Like, okay, sure, they are gonna be like slower, maybe like sometimes be in time trouble and all of that because of like they're not as sharp as they used to be. But sometimes like they can still find these things so quickly. Like the
Yeah.
pattern recognition is still crazy, I think, for them.
Maybe on A6 I should play like. The thing is, D3 was annoying as well. I actually should have just let the piece drop, I think. So on A6, maybe knight takes.
I mean, here knight takes c7 is best move.
Okay, A takes B5, and then I was still debating whether I play knight takes D4 and just let him have, because this pawn is just gonna like be really, really annoying.
Yeah, the pawn is super annoying, but I mean, if you take the pawn, I think you just king takes c7, and then I mean here it's too much material, I think.
With knight takes G7, like I mean, okay, I'm losing, but I like after D3, I was thinking knight G7, but I didn't see like what my follow-up was at all. Because on like king F8, I have bishop H6, and then there's knight G5, then there's knight E6 kind of stuff. Like I found it really complicated.
Yeah, this is tough now. With knight E6 and king G8, and then yeah, tough.
Oh, okay.
Like
so king F8 is the play. Wow. Okay.
yeah, like it's a long, like it's a really long line to analyze. A lot of things to see here. It's not so easy.
Oh, yeah, then you get knight C7, but then the rook comes to C8, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still cooked.
Yeah, it's still problematic. So yeah, d3 was very nice from the opponent, and I mean here it's so difficult to play anything really.
Yeah. What I end up playing?
Bishop f4 and then
bishop f4, because I was like, I need to just get pieces out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, the rook's gonna get trapped anyway, but I wasn't sure. Yeah.
I think that's like the biggest, like the main issue is that the rook is like really stuck in the corner. And then, I mean, the bishop on d1 is just like really strong. It's not easy to get it out of there. And I mean, knight e3, but then, okay, rook d8 came. Then you can't really do anything, so. Rook c1, knight d5.
Yeah,
I mean.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a miss.
But yeah,
I mean, that's a really, really, really annoying move.
That's cool. Like, yeah, I missed A6, which is a shame.
Yeah,
but
A6 was essentially like the problem of the whole game. Like besides that, like you didn't do anything wrong, you know, like like I mean, after that you
slightly wrong. Yeah. But I mean, it's still like a game. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, but you know, I mean, maybe like next time, you know, you will see this move. So it was a lesson for sure, I think.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't think you have anything to be like sad about. I think you drew 2000s already, which I think is pretty cool. And I mean, you're not even halfway into the tournament, so you know, okay, FIDE Master and all of that.
You know, if there's people to lose to, it's like the top 10. That's a good person to lose to. Or if I'm gonna play like something that doesn't work out, I'd rather do it against someone higher rated than lower rated. Like,
yeah,
if I miss something,
exactly.
like, the expected result is loss anyway. So yeah. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, exactly. Like at least, you know, you can be like, okay, I mean, you know, I learned something. I played against a title player, higher rated also, and all of that. So, like that's cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for commentating on the games.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Thank you.
Kostya is still playing, right?
I think so.
Did he try and call us?
Yeah, that's the thing. He could have been trying to call us, but I don't think his. No, that's the boy.
Stream.
It's fine.
Just hit click to connect.
Okay, backseater.
What are you backseating, bro? You're like there being like trying to figure out how do
Backseating my life.
how do I get past this incredibly difficult screen that says click to connect to access the Wi-Fi?
So what I have to do with
You're doing great, Matt. You're doing amazing.
Yes. Okay. Kostya hasn't tried to call. But yeah.
Yeah, he's probably not done yet. Then.
Oh right. No, yeah, he's still on the video.
Yeah. Well, this is 15 minutes late, but it's like it's a whole position. Like it's not. He's not. Gonna be done
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it's still like a lot of stuff going on in his game, I think.
Go. Ooh.
Okay.
They're both low.
Well, he can take on d5, or can he?
It's a really good question.
So if you take on d5, is there some knight b3 stuff?
Yeah, knight b3 is the problem. I mean, then you're like forced to play knight c3 or something.
Knight b3 is
Wait, but then knight f4, maybe.
Oh, knight f4
Oh, but then
is
you attack
interesting, but
queen. No, you take the rook and you're attacking
yeah,
the queen.
queen
It would be
is
nice.
falling. No, it would have been nice.
Yeah. Everything's bad. Oh, okay, never mind.
I
they've
think
done it.
here, like, you have to go knight e8.
but if you take the rook, you can still. Oh no, but you can make the move to queen after. Because I was thinking you take with the pawn, but yeah, that makes sense. The bishop's kind of bad, so let's not trade that, I guess. Knight e8 feels horrendous though. Like
It
that
does.
does not feel like a good.
But
Because
maybe
knight
like
b3 is coming anyway.
maybe like knight e8, knight g7, knight f5 could be like something.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then maybe
Yeah,
knight
sure.
d4. I don't know. I mean, it's really long-term plan, but
After knight g7, I'd be so scared of like queen f3.
Queen
Ye-
f3, there's rook.
Or
rook
sorry,
f3.
like queen anywhere, like queen
Yeah.
f1 to h3.
That's what I'm wondering, like how we defending the h7.
h7,
There's two moves to.
I mean, maybe
honestly,
like, I
doesn't
mean, knight
look at
f5 and then rook f7.
No, but he can't go. No, it's a lot of moves for the queen to get in.
Yeah, I
So,
mean,
like, it's not.
I mean,
like
queen
two moves.
e3.
like f3, queen h2. There's just so many things that you
Yeah.
have to look at.
What about some rook f? Okay, now there's no rook f4. That queen e3 stops rook f4. Because I was like rook f4, queen g4. Like I don't know, just trying to get my pieces in somehow. But you could take the bishop and offer a queen trade if you want. So like knight takes on c4. Not that we want to though. Oh no, we can't because knight takes.
Yeah,
There?
knight takes is
No.
too strong.
Ah no, but
No.
is it because then we have rook takes
No, they're gonna
d5?
take with the knight.
No.
Yeah. Do we not have rook takes d5?
And knight f6.
Oh, knight f6.
Knight
yeah, we're done.
f6, yeah. Like, knight f6 check. Rook takes, yeah, g takes. Nah, it's not enough.
Too many piece hanging.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, also
Well,
we
how
don't
many
really have
pawns-
any compensation.
I want to say not enough.
Wait, what's the count? I haven't actually counted the material at all. Two.
We have, I mean,
Oh.
we're up a pawn, and then these two pawns are really shitty.
Yeah, but with a
Oops.
rook, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, and we have all the weaknesses.
All right. Knight h5. Is that?
Begging for rook h5.
Yeah. Okay.
Knight h5 is, yeah, it's begging for rook h5.
Yeah, why are you hating?
What if it doesn't work? Just imagine if
Yeah,
there was a
I'm
way.
sorry, my calculation is
Interesting.
slower than yours, Jay.
No.
Give
I'm
me 10 seconds.
saying it's slower. I just said begs for rook h5. I didn't say it was a good move. I just said it begs for it.
If he didn't have another rook, then this would be good.
Yeah, the problem is that, I mean,
Even
rook
if-
h1 is coming after, so.
h7.
Or you can go knight g6, but then he has another rook.
No, knight g6, bishop takes.
Yeah,
then you
bishop
block with the
takes, I
queen.
think.
It's only bad because of the
That's
other.
just-
I'm just trying to make it work somehow. But it
But
doesn't
then
work.
d6 is hanging.
I mean, anything is good enough. Like you can go, yeah, that's probably good too. But like before taking, you could have just brought like rook h1, and then that would have been game.
Okay, no goes, no goes.
Yeah, I don't know. G5. I think we have to go back.
This feels very cramped.
Yeah, it does. It does.
How did the beginning of the game go? Did Kostya get his prep?
Well, yeah, sort of, or at least Sam told me that he was preparing for some weird stuff, so he wasn't like surprised, I guess, about this, but it was still like a very interesting game. I think there were a lot of like missed chances to play b5 and go for like some attacks here. Well, b5 did happen later on, but yeah, I think it was a bit too late. Oh, okay. Queen g4 now.
It's funny, when I saw the whole game, I feel like we should still be going for a queenside attack, but when I saw just the position, I did not think that.
After
probably no.
queen takes, knight takes. Oh yeah.
I mean,
and where are we going? What are we doing with our knight? Like after like rook
yeah, because
g1.
f2 is hanging. Rook, I don't know. Apparently, rook d g1, but like, I don't see why.
Yeah, because that makes sense to me. Because then, like, what is it? Like, okay, we take the pawn, and then is there rook h6?
Oh yeah, rook h6. Yeah.
Or rook h2. Yeah, actually, that makes sense.
I mean, I think they're similar. Then rook f4. Yeah, I don't know. The bishop is hanging now.
Yeah. So maybe that's why we need rook h2, just to like force the knight. I mean, although we're not actually attacking the knight yet.
Yeah, no. But I mean, oh, well, this is tough actually.
Yeah, tough.
So g4, queen g4.
Queen g4, I don't understand. Just on the basis of like it feels scary to like where does black put their knights?
Yeah, I mean, takes, placing the knight. It's gonna be difficult after.
Well, I suppose we've got to move a rook, otherwise we get forked as well. So.
Oh, Sam is saying, "Oh no, not g4, not queen g4."
Has he played queen g4?
And queen g4, not. I mean, we are still waiting, but I mean, moves are gonna come fast because they're only on like 2 minutes. Is there a additional time, like move 40? Move 40?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's possible that I mean, there's still 16 moves until then. Doable, I guess.
What move number are they on?
24.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Still really, still far from it though.
I feel like I give.
You know what?
I gave the edge to Kostya in that situation.
Yeah, in fairness, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, he's playing like GM as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was locked in this morning in prep, like completely locked in.
Can white sack the queen? Yes, Joel. White actually can. I think g takes f6 looks very interesting because queen takes e2.
Oh, what? G6? Holy hell.
F takes e7. I mean, I don't know what this is.
Back, but
why do we need to sack the queen back? Isn't that just?
Yeah.
You don't have to, yeah.
Like,
I don't really like understand bishop d3.
Well, surely from a practical standpoint, you just go rook e8 there, and you just say instead of doubling up the rooks, you just take e7 and life's good. Because you also laterally defend h7.
Yeah, but bishop d3.
You don't need to be rook e8. Like I suppose you don't need to look after the pawn. Like why not be more active? Huh?
Well, no, because you're just winning now, so your whole job is just to make sure you don't give them counterplay.
Yeah, but you're not giving them You're giving them counterplay by being inactive.
No, but I mean, what active ideas does white have in this position?
I mean, knight e4 at some point.
Yeah, but that kind of centers around this this pawn.
Yeah, but then knight f6.
And like now the
Stuff.
d-pawn's
I
dropping.
mean, depends where you put the queen. Yeah, I guess.
Not right. Oh,
no, but it's this.
But why? I mean, why did we have to? We could.
No, but that's because you wasted the time.
Oh
You
wait,
just
sorry,
wasted time.
this is stupid. Yeah, like where else can you put the queen? Well, in g4, no? After bishop d3.
So rook e8, bishop d3, queen g4.
Queen g4, I think the
And then the
problem is
knight.
going to be knight e4, and then you can't take on e7 because there is only always king f6. I mean, knight f6. So then queen f3 to protect f6. But then we can just take the exchange. I mean, this is actually a crazy position.
Yeah, it's mental.
Yeah, but actually what happened is queen e3. There was no... Okay, queen e3. Now we can play knight h5, actually, I think. Or, okay, Kostya took on d5.
And why not taking... Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just take... Oh, but the opponent is like less than a minute. Dude was like 2600 a couple years ago. Yeah, that's what usually happens when you get... Oh, actually, this guy was 2600. It's crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, 2552 is pretty strong too. Like...
Also, why could you not take on e4? Like, he took on d5, but I was looking at knight takes d4. E4, sorry.
I think we are giving too much activity to the knight.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like, if knight takes e4, then too much activity. Because now the knight is not the best, I think, on d2 for now. Okay, queen d3, what to do here? Maybe we can take on g5, actually. Or f2, we can also take on f2, maybe.
d6 looks loose.
Yeah, we can take just on g5, I think. We only need to be careful about knight b3. I keep forgetting.
Knight b3 looks scary to me, yeah.
Yeah, knight b3. I always forget about it.
But there's knight f5, f4, I guess. Oh no, but queen takes d6, huh?
Oh yeah, queen takes d6 is a problem. But I mean, just rook c4. I mean, it's not that bad actually.
Is that rook?
No, but there's not. Oh, sorry. I was just looking if there is anything going on. No move yet. They were both really low on time, though.
Is there any way we can protect d6? Like rook d8, but so I get knight f5.
Yeah, that would be nice actually.
So I know, like rook d8, knight b3, knight f5, f4. Sorry, even not knight f5.
I mean, rook d8.
Probably a bit counterintuitive. I guess you have like f3 or something.
f3 or bishop f3, I think.
But f3 we take on g5.
f3, we take on g5. But then
rook g1 looks scary.
Is scary, yeah. And then, I mean, too much stuff on g6, I think.
Oh yeah, queen f6. Good.
There's no
suggestion. Oh no, but is there like some rook takes h7?
Oh, but there's a lot of tactical stuff going on here.
I don't think you have enough. You have too many defenders. No? Bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes, pawn takes.
Sure.
No, knight b3 doesn't work. Oh, they still haven't made a move. Oh.
Knight b3, knight f4, I guess.
Yeah, no, knight b3 doesn't work because of knight f4, yeah. Alright, Kostya has to make a move soon. Yeah, time Scrabble is coming. It's really tough, actually. How much does Kostya like bullet? Well, we're about to find out, I guess. Okay, he took on g5.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Okay, knight b3 is scary, though, still. Yeah, knight b3. Okay, knight f4 is mandatory, I guess.
I didn't like any other.
No, I think the concept is then you can play rook c4 afterwards.
I guess you have rook c6. No, you don't.
You can't play.
You don't have rook c6.
Oh.
No, it's just knight take.
Yeah, rook f6.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, it's just sacrificing an exchange like that. Okay. I mean, knight f6 here.
Oh. Like that, right? 56.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, he has to make a move quickly. He takes d6 after knight f6. I mean, that's true. But then... I mean, we can just play rook c7 at some point. Oh wait, not this one. With the other knight, other rook, I think. Okay, he played knight f6. And queen h3 wasn't easy to see. Like, it's those long queen moves. Not so easy to find. Even like queen e6 seems a bit scary at some point.
Yeah.
Like, the white squares are weak.
Yeah, BBC clocks never update.
Well,
what
okay.
move number are they on? What move number are they on?
Sorry?
What move number are they on?
Oh, 28 currently.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we have some like DGT delay because we don't see the moves yet.
Yeah, I know because they're sat in the room with me.
Oh no, did the board actually break? Oh, that's...
No, it's like a 15-minute delay, so I think...
No, I mean, what I mean is like the opponent already, well, apparently flagged, so there's some DGT
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I never trust the DGT times.
Oh, you cannot. No, but there were no moves also. Are we supposed to see it from this? Let me see. I can't even recreate really small. Wait a second.
Okay. Rook takes d6, was that? No. Hello! Oh my god. Just last bits of like that.
Jay.
Yeah, we'll catch in a bit. Okay. What was the move?
I really don't see what it is. Wait, I'm trying to make the board bigger, like the cam, because I mean I can't put it on the board. It's like we missed a lot already.
It's got played.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, there's some. What is this? Bishop b7. Took on c5. Kostya took with the pawn, and now queen e6. King f. Oh, okay. Thanks, Joel. Took on c5. Took on c5. Kostya took with the pawn. Now queen e6. King f8. Was it the bishop b7? Yeah, bishop b7.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Looks like he's that lost. Yeah, Sam. I mean, doesn't look promising. I think rook e8 has to happen. I don't know what. Okay, he moves something like rook b8.
Yeah.
I think. Huh. Rook b8. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So try to recreate the position.
Yeah.
I don't know
Amazing
if this is if this is real, but that's the best I could come up with, I think. Okay, bishop. What happened? Bishop somewhere. Oh, bishop takes a6, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this looks quite bad. Yeah, so Anushka won and Matt lost.
I lost Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, you should have a look at the game. I went for it.
You took your shot.
I took my shot.
You took your shot.
I missed a6. I mean,
bro, you know, you took. That's what all matters.
I'm here to win games, not draw them. I've had 2 draws already.
And we can't get paired next round left.
Okay, good. Yeah, that was what's going through my mind as well. Like,
yeah, you're like,
just like
no
pairs against Jay.
Yeah, I don't see.
You could be paired against Anushka.
Where did you put the bishop?
Are we on the same score?
Yeah.
Shit, we could. No, we're both. It depends.
She was white.
Yeah. Oh no, we're the same color. We're next to each other. Yeah, because we can't get paired. I don't think. Unless they give her a double color.
Oh.
Anyway.
I think the game ended.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
No, I mean, great fight actually, I think.
Yeah, really cool.
No, I can't. I finally graduated in 20. Oh, that's 12th. Oh, congratulations on your soon graduation.
Oh, thank you. Well, still have one more exam to pass, but yeah.
Anushka's graduated already, right?
Yeah, I think she not
full time.
long time ago.
Oh my god. Awesome. I think you're not going to hop on this one, no. Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for commentating. Kostya is analyzing with his opponent in a bit while, so I know he's going to come on. But,
yeah, well,
yeah, I really appreciate it, and I know Anushka does as well. So thank you so much.
Yeah, well, it was my pleasure, and good luck for the rest of the tournament, guys. And thank you for joining us after your games. I mean, it was a tiring day for sure, but yeah, I mean, good games, and yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, feel free to raid or something, whatever you want. I don't know what's
that banana scenario.
Spice up banana shop.
Banana
all right.
All right. On that note, we'll tap out and I'll see you in a bit.
All right. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Banana cam's wild.
All right, guys. Who should we raid? There are not that many people online right now. Almost all of them are on this channel. Thank you so much, guys, for Dutch Day for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone who followed, subbed and all of that today. I'm sorry it wasn't really like responsive towards, you know, like follows and all of that. Thank you so much, Dutch Day. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and rate someone. I don't know if I rate from here, if it's gonna work. Who should we rate, guys? Should we rate Witty Alien? I think we're gonna rate him. Oh, on this keyboard I don't find the letters. Alright, guys. Did the raid work? No, I don't think it did. It did? Didn't? Did it? Did it not? No, we're not going to raid Chess24. Alright, well, I don't think the raid worked, so I'm just going to raid from my channel. So we're gonna go to Witty Alien. Alright, thank you so much, guys, for joining, and hope you guys enjoy the commentary. Thank you, really appreciate everyone for joining us and rooting for the players, and I think I won't see you until 2026 anymore. But thank you so much for joining. Have a happy new year. Have a great celebration, everyone, and see you on Discord and Instagram and all of that.